people. So good morning, one and all. Welcome to another edition of Off the Record. Stephan and Mr X in your company. We're just about 8 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. Big up the man, Nigel Snipes. He back from Guyana. Chicken curry in the building. He has returned. Chicken beef, chicken goat. Goat curry, chicken curry, beef curry, shrimp curry. Yeah.
Is Andy here in it this morning?
I know I ain't get it.
I hear Andy this morning.
Andy's back.
What? Looking so?
Andy was back here this morning.
Well, it looking so.
Hold on.
It
Hold
looking
on.
so.
Hold on.
It looking so.
We can't guess that.
Well, I know that was the I did.
No, we can't guess that. We can't be guessing that. Hold on. We can't guess that.
I know I hear him this morning.
We can't guess that. Big up the ground report team. Lennox, I see you pulling out in your old car.
Yeah.
It working good. Once it working, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Don't frighten.
Sounded green and
We go get all the doors the same color just now. All the doors.
You feed the business with that.
You might have 4 different color doors. Lord Father, I telling you. You see if Andy should answer already. Andy should answer already.
If you want to show you the answer already.
But a real pit bull don't be sleeping this hour.
Yeah.
A real pit bull is be up
Hello?
down in the
Hey, you're inside,
Andy.
man.
Hello?
Hello, Andy.
Yeah, Andy.
Is this Andy Williams?
Yeah,
Ground report?
yeah.
That's Andy?
Yeah. The pit
Rob
bull.
now, boy, partners.
We
Rob
are
now.
out of here. That's Andy?
The big program.
Well, I know a big program.
Oh, wow.
You know?
That's Andy. That's the Andy. We are the right Andy.
You was on this morning?
Yes.
All right,
I won since Monday, just taking it light.
All right.
Nice,
I know I hear you this morning. I was like, what? We said,
Yeah,
Andy
man.
come back out.
Yeah. I just also step out because I forget my art clinic today, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I remember Anita, then watch this thing.
You doing where you want out?
Boy, but already here.
All right.
All right, nice, man. Well, be glad to have you back.
All right.
Yes.
Right.
And I'm glad to be back. And you and all was missed too.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you was not wrong.
Well,
All right,
But
that's what it is.
Mr. X and Lee stories, man.
yeah.
It's just that somebody there holding on for you, but they put the camera a little too low, so I was like vexed for that. But it's still, so long as they keep the camera on X, it worked out proper.
Nice, man. Well, you know, you're kind of mad, but he does get things right sometimes.
Yeah.
You're kind of crazy.
Oh boy, but again, I look onto the big program of the record, Trinidad and Tobago with yours truly, Mr. X and Stephan Rizman.
Nice, man.
So right now I hear lock on.
Nice, man.
All right.
Love all the time, my brother. Good to have you back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Love
Yes,
you.
man.
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
so much.
Andy Williams on the inside.
After major surgery, man.
Nice, man. But he
Yeah,
gone clinic today.
Hey.
But good morning, people, once again. A lot happened yesterday, boy. I see. We were getting to the tit for tat. I like the tit for tat, boy. The entertainment value right up. If you thought if you thought Spider-Man and Odyssey was the blockbuster this summer, this drama, this back and forth between Felicia Thomas, Marvin Gonzalez, and Barry Padarat is the greatest. We have some. I have the audio. We're gonna wait for them to send it across, right?
We
will get the
go
audio.
through some protocols first.
We had to go through some protocols.
Yeah, so we'll get that a little later on in the program.
We had to go through some protocols.
Yeah, you have to go through
Oh, jeez. Serious? Thing we done out in the media?
Yep.
Oh, good. Papa, you. All right, no problem. But anyway, we have a few things to discuss this morning. I see that the former Prime Minister, not the former Prime Minister, sorry. The former Prime Minister is back in the headlines again with another preposterous allegation.
Right.
Asking the Prime Minister whose visa she got revoked. But I didn't know the Prime Minister could revoke her visa. Kamala Prasad, this is such a Prime Minister.
You study them on a loose talk.
But the papers, the media has reported this.
If you was
very, very serious issue.
If you was whining and dining, right? You was whining and dining Maduro for how many years? You can't be trusted with a visa just so. It is what it is.
Exactly.
Do. The man went in there and snatched the man in the pajamas and the wife and everybody and come out.
Easily.
The overs.
Yeah,
So-
he sent him to pawn clothes, all kind of thing.
Yeah.
He say, yeah, give me, let him pawn a little hoodie and let him pawn a little sweatsuit and they can come. 'cause he
And
cannot
come
pull
out. And
over.
come out. It is what it is.
Yes, sir. So, former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is calling on Prime Minister Kamla Prasad-Bisasa to reveal how many citizens the government has reported to the United States authority with recommendations that the U.S. visas be revoked. Listen, Rowley, I don't know, man, just sit down in your living room, have a little conversation with your parrot on a daily basis.
I know, see why.
See about your goats.
I know.
You understand what I'm saying?
I know, see why Anil and them just choose the targets correctly and don't really mess with them further.
You know, see?
I know, see why he just ignore them.
So wait, you know, see?
Yeah.
You didn't know that all the time?
No,
Oh gosh, boy. So I'm just saying, listen, people, let me do get this thing mixed up because I have listened to Marvelous Marva, as he is so fondly known now.
Right.
I listened to him in a press conference over the weekend as well, where he tried to insinuate that the UNC is trying to exterminate the PNM and that we're going to end up in a one party political what is it tobacco news political
I don't trust.
whatever,
I don't trust
right?
the PNM at all. Huh?
No,
The
but
PNM
listen.
very dangerous. You know?
And he makes that comment. He makes that comment based on the Balize House issue, right?
Right.
Saying that they will not be baited into revealing their strategy.
Right. A live debate.
Right, but I didn't know you need a strategy when all the court is saying is, hey, let me see your receipts. You need strategy in that? You need to strategize submitting your receipts of your expenditure and your income, your revenue, your expenditure.
All
you
that's
need strategy.
to distract them.
But I
But you will have to go to the court.
Imagine I read through the
They
court.
can burn our document you want. You have to go to court.
You have to go to court. I read through. Let me tell you something, eh? You just know these pretenders, eh? You know it are some pretenders, right? When PNM in government, you don't hear from them at all. You don't hear them. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't message. They don't. You're doing a live show. You wouldn't know who they are
Right.
because they don't show up, right? They don't say nothing. They don't speak on no issue.
Mm.
So they remain silent, right? And then when the PNM is in opposition, they disappear, right? Like somebody wave, like Mumford wave a one, and they come out of the hat there, right? But in appearing, they just try to be balanced. They just pretend to be balanced, right? You must know the obscurantists I'm talking about.
Right.
So eventually the mask does fall off now. So I have this viewer. The man watching my show every morning, eh? So this morning I had some time on my hand now. I had some free time because my guest didn't show up, one of my guests. And I decided to read some of the court judgment, right? Some of the parts that Anil read on Friday and some other parts now. Giving a full context to how the judgment went, and I played the clip with Marvin saying, alluding to this being a political witch hunt. And I said, well, listen, there's the TTPS running an investigation.
Right.
Read out all the parts. I gave no opinion. I just read from the document.
Right.
After I read from the document, I go into my break. The same pretender. He pretending to be balanced now. Right? He telling me all that we read out there, it have no campaign finance law to force the PNM into producing anything. I said, so this have nothing to do with that. This is explain your wealth. This is the explain your wealth piece of legislation that Faris had bring.
Right.
Right? Which is in the court order that this is a law
Right.
that it's being challenged under.
And a preliminary investigation has found these things
Right.
that you had to answer for.
But here's the thing. I don't know why these people like to mask that is not PNM and they down the middle now. They kind of like they could trick we now.
Right.
But we out here a long time. I throw it well underwear. Right?
As I'm the
Anyhow,
Joey right now.
Right. So you understand? So in the comments now, he talk about agenda and all kind of things. So in my mind, I saying, but what is the agenda? I am reading from the court document.
Right.
I am not giving an opinion saying the PNM in real PNM this and the guilty on. I didn't do that.
Right.
All I do is read what the court judgments say as it relates to the evidence that was put forward by the police officer.
Right.
How is that an agenda?
Well,
You could explain me? Now the only person that would see that, the only type of person that would see that as an agenda is somebody who support the opposition.
right.
But nothing wrong with that if you support them. But understand what you're supporting, right?
Right.
So I see that Marvin and they, yeah man,
Well,
Marvin and
wait
they,
up.
they try now, right? 10 o'clock news are coming to bring.
Uh,
Marvin and they seem to be
fixated.
but they also seem to be they're trying to push a narrative that it has something to do about financing of a political party.
Right.
But it's not that. When you read the document, it's corruption and bribery.
Right.
In other words, you are in government,
Right.
and based on your transactions on this particular building,
Right.
right, and the arrangement for contractors and the work that they're doing on this building, you have given some of them an unfair advantage, right?
Right.
So you have favored them for doing you a favor. If you understand what I'm saying, and giving them an unfair advantage. In other words, it's a bribe. You do this to me,
yes, yeah,
and I go extend
And I
this
go
to
get
you.
this, yeah.
I go get a contract, right?
Right.
And this is what it is. It have nothing to do with campaign financing. But they're trying to, because I see Budu now. Oh God, this clown, Budu. You know
Right.
the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, Sanjeev, yeah.
Right, Sanjeev, the captain of irrelevance.
Yeah.
So I see he trying to talk about why the police do investigate the UNC financing.
No,
But once I
all that destructed, all that
It
destructions,
do-
man.
Right, but it do have nothing to do with financing. It's not about where you're getting your campaign finance. No, campaign finance reform is important. Nobody can say no.
Right.
But this has nothing to
At
do
some
with
time
that.
we'll get there.
At some point in time, maybe 2 generations down the road. But at some point in time we'll get there. But this has nothing to do with that. And I want people to understand that, because that is a false narrative being created. This has to do with the explain your wealth law,
Right.
right?
Right.
So that is what the PNM has to explain. And in the evidence laid out by the police officer, they have a lot of explaining to do.
Right.
And I'll stick a pin right there. Right, in terms of X and what going on with you in your neck of the woods, man. What going on with you and pops down the road in the West something, man.
Well,
I see real rain, I see flooding video
well,
yesterday.
yesterday we got a scare in terms of the Diego Martin River. It came up to the top of the bank and
Right.
almost, and we are having a problem with the corporation moving the grass and thing from the side of the highway. Because I have whole miles of grass that we already cut and pick up there waiting for pickup. And the river almost bursted bank yesterday
Ow.
and flooded out the area, but fortunately it didn't. So
Just now, don't end it there.
mm,
Let me do end that there.
right,
I want to make it lucidly clear.
right,
Right? Lucidly clear.
right,
I learned that word from Patrick Manning. Right? Role and function of NPOPs
right,
as it relates to that grass on the side of the road. What is the process for that? Because people blaming NPOPs for leaving the heaps of grass.
right,
But they don't understand that NPOPs is there to cut the grass,
right. Heap it up,
and then the corporation supposed to pass with the truck and pick it up.
right.
Correct. Explain what's going on now.
Well,
Well, no Indigo Martin. Remember just before this, right? It was yesterday or day before when I sent you the voice note. Was
day
Sunday?
before,
Right.
day before, yeah.
Was Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Remember I tell you, I get a message. If you could contact the corporation and get them to pick up the grass on the side of the road, the grass is there and they have not passed and pick it up yet.
Well,
And is Anil self send me the message?
right,
Because remember he Indigo,
right,
right? And he noticed that the thing cut nice, but the grass on the side of the road
right.
and it just there and rain gonna fall and bad things could happen.
Where that grass
Explain
is,
it.
where that grass is going? When the rain fall, where that grass is
We're
going.
going on in the water courses.
All right. So, well, I think they're going to collect it today because I hear one of the supervisors talking about having a truck to pick it up. So I'm hoping that they pick it up today, and but it doesn't gel well with the narrative, that the corporation and the money and whatever, that is good, right?
Yes.
So it is very unfortunate that, that we had to be working hard and just putting all this stuff there and then they're not working fast enough to pick up.
Because they don't want to work
this
with
stuff.
you. They don't want to work with central government. It's a P&M control corporation. So they don't want to work with central government to make sure that the thing proper. But Goodwood Gardens flood out yesterday.
All right.
The bourgeois and them, now the bourgeoisie and them.
The uptown guys.
Right. So I'm
All
waiting
right.
to see what going to be the fallout from that.
All right.
You understand? I'm waiting to see because when the bourgeoisie and them,
Then them get flood out. It's a different flavor.
it's a different some
Yeah.
head go roll,
Yeah, different flavor.
So when Aquila, where she them, Warner,
Glasgow one.
Glasgow, Warner, wherever, you go ahead and keep playing games. Or they keep playing games down in Diego Martin. You understand? Diego Martin like the flood, any little rain, the highway and all kind of thing, they never water.
Yep.
I see Sackville Street flooded too, but that is downtown Port of Spain, that has always happened. We have a
It's the
bad
most amount of water I ever see coming out from the savannah, boy.
yesterday.
Yeah, boy.
But
Coming,
it's
coming in
real
town,
water,
boy.
you know.
If
It
you
was real
see
water, you know.
water.
But I thought we need
I
middle
like
El Nino.
Well,
What is going on? Is heat wave or is rain? What is going
well,
on?
they're saying it have a heat wave, but it's, I don't know. And that was no prolonged set of water, That
No.
was no prolonged rain to per se, well, like,
No, but that rain fall real hard yesterday in
boy.
Tong,
Yeah, boy. For that.
In Tong it fall real everywhere I turn. Quiet was go up in the east for a meeting. And everywhere I turn, brother man. Traffic. I catch my tail to go out of Port of Spain. You know I go out of Port of Spain?
Oh.
I would have never think that driver would take me out of Port of Spain so easy. Straight across Park Street.
Street
And
cross
round the back by the
around
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, down by Besson Street
As
Police
far as the right
Station.
through. As far as the right through.
Park Street was clear. But
They stopped me the other day from a tint the other day, yes.
for your
And I'm
tint,
going to- yeah,
what
going to
tint
the
you
back.
have? On what? What tint?
On the wherever, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Uh-huh.
They stopped me for that and asked me if that is the natural. I said, well, that is the natural tint of the glass. I can do nothing about that. The glass is glow red in the back. And it have a shade, and then it have two shades in the back windows kind of thing. So the car does look dark now.
Well, if they stop me, we go have a problem. Because the problem we go have.
But the officer was nice though. I explained to him with the situation, and he told me go ahead, kind of way, but
Yeah.
I could have get a ticket easy.
Well.
Or tickets, I should say.
Here was my
But
problem.
$2,000 a glass,
2,000 a glass?
$2,000 a glass.
Nah, well, them me and taking that fine, I going in court. No, because what happened there, and they stopped me a couple times, and I explained it to them. And they never give me a ticket. Maybe the explanation I'm giving is so far-fetched
Right.
that it's believable.
Right.
But it's actually the truth. So, some years ago, when I bought that vehicle in 2023, I got the vehicle in 2023, so it's 3 years ago. I went to license office to apply for the exemption
Right.
for tint, right? Because we work in media, we just talk politics.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody see me in my car, you understand? I want to move like a big sawati.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. I hear that.
It's a security
The security
measure.
hazard, yeah.
So I went in and they say it wasn't proclaimed yet.
What one?
The
book
tint
is-
law. Yeah. It
Okay.
wasn't proclaimed at the time.
Right.
So I got in contact with the commissioner, licensing commissioner, and I spoke to him,
You were Clive Clark.
Clive Clark, and he told me, he said, listen, no law has been proclaimed yet, but go ahead, because for media and police and thing like that, others allow for XYZ percentage, right?
Right.
I say, no problem. I say, you're sure? He say, yeah, you go ahead now, man. It's a no law thing, that's right. So your boy going on Tintopika.
Right.
Now, I ain't go too dark.
Yeah, you go too
I
dark.
go
Yeah.
within the, right? Because the tint man tell me, he say, boy, better stay within the,
Yeah.
right?
They are allotted them.
But it look dark, eh? It look dark.
Yeah. Well, it look black. Yeah.
So the police stopped me on several occasions, and when they stop me, they say, that tint dark, that tint looking dark, boy.
Yeah.
I say, well, boy, the commissioner give me permission.
Right.
The commissioner give you permission? I said, well, yeah, we had a conversation before the law was proclaimed, and he told me to go ahead because I'm in media, this, that, and the other.
Right.
Alright, go ahead. So I get the blind, right?
Right.
Because I talk to them, right? And that's how it is go. But if they stop, if I meet a bad mind man a day,
If he meet a man again on last night
oh
and
God.
he come out.
Yeah, that's a day, you know.
If you girl tell him nothing
I had to go in
tonight.
court, you know.
Yeah.
I had to go
Next
in
day
court.
is pace.
Because one police officer did ask me a very important question, and it's just for me to get the time and do it. He said, well, since the law proclaimed,
Yeah, you gotta go back and
did you
get the
go on- right? And I
you
said,
go
no,
and
not-
get the document from them.
I tell him, no, not yet. I haven't reapplied for the exception.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. Most likely I'll do that. Although I'm looking to pay off for that car by the end of next year and probably take out a new vehicle or whatever the case is. I have this philosophy where I don't believe in driving a car for more than 5 years.
I did have a car for more than 3 years.
Well, right. Because when you say yes,
My oldest car I ever had is that one I have right now.
That
the,
one right
the,
there.
the little old one.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
oldest
yeah,
car.
that's the oldest one.
That's the oldest car I ever keep.
Yeah, that's the only thing looking worse than Lennox car.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
nevertheless. No, but reasonably, and I've told young people this, I say, listen, you're young. So you're coming out and you're coming out from school, you're getting a job with X amount of years and whatever, right? You're
Right.
getting a permanent work on whatever.
Right.
And you're making a good salary. And you want a vehicle. And the bank's giving out vehicle like you're going out of style, right? Once you have your job letter and whatever, sometimes you need no down payment now.
You know, they would give out a vehicle for the average Joe, but they wouldn't give a house at all.
Nah, not house, but vehicle, yeah. So you're getting vehicle, dime a dozen. So I tell the younger fellas and them, I said, go and take out your vehicle. They'll give you a 7-year loan. Try and pay off your vehicle in 4 to 5.
Right.
Right? You pay off your vehicle in 4 to 5, it's still a resale value. Then it have better
yeah.
resale value than it will have at 7 years, right? So you will get back a substantially more amount of money than you will get at 7 years, right? And you take that, you put it down, you sell that vehicle, you pay down that money, and you go back and you take a loan for a new vehicle.
Right.
And you just repeat the process every 4 to 5 years once you
Right.
have a steady job. Because it makes no sense in driving a vehicle for 7 and 8 and 9 years, and then when parts start to get a problem, you have to send out some money on parts.
A
And
vehicle starts to give trouble at 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5 years.
4 to 5 years.
But
A European does give you 10 years.
Uh huh.
Yeah, Europeans give you about 10
Serious?
years.
So
yeah.
much?
Yeah, it's give you a good portion before you have to change
So
anything
like
major.
Volvo and all
you
them
know?
kind of vehicle and them.
Nah, you do have,
You
you
get
get
no
about,
problem
you
with
get
them,
about
so.
10 years. Well,
Well, I ain't a Range Rover money.
big money,
Uh,
but them European vehicles give you about 10 years.
okay.
So you're more or less safe. But normally on a normal vehicle, or TIDA, them kind of things, so it's get about 2-3 years, 4 years kind of thing for the most. If you ain't going away kind of thing. You know, you don't know what you're doing.
Well, I mean, Tidan thing is, well, you know what they say about Nissan, eh?
You're a wet man.
The part cheap.
Yeah,
But
you can
you
get
gotta
parts.
change them regularly.
Yeah, you can get parts in the nearest drugstore. You can get parts. In nearest drugstore, you can get parts. For that, first parts cheap. In the nearest drugstore, you can get parts.
Nah, but where's the best driving vehicle right now?
The best driving vehicle,
Yeah. Where's the best vehicle right now?
I can't say, boy. Right now, them Chinese, them doing it real different, boy.
Well, I know go to ask about them BYD,
They
you
say
know.
them BYD and them different, boy.
But you know, they look sexy too, eh?
Them
Them a
BYD, they say
sexy
no in the
finish,
seat.
boy.
And they tell them, set up the window,
Yes,
adjust
boy.
the air condition, turn around the screen.
Yeah,
In
nah.
that screen, turn around and think in the BYD, you know.
The BYD and them.
Yeah,
You know,
different,
them
boy.
vehicle wicked, boy.
Yeah. But I
Them Chinese
understand.
vehicle and them, boy.
I understand that they're not going to be having the same regularity as they had before with the service centers and that kind of. But I don't know what's going on. But I'm waiting to see how it pans out. But let's just say a hybrid. Them hybrid and them working real good. I bought one a
Boy.
couple of years ago and it's still going. It's going on about.
Which one? Which hybrid?
Kia Niro.
The Nero?
Yeah.
I do like the new model Nero though. It's looking like the
Yeah,
the
looking a
shape,
little
the
girlish.
design, boy.
Looking a little girlish.
It's looking like, yeah, boy, the old
A real
model.
man can come out of that.
Yeah, boy, the old model Nero.
Yeah, a real
vehicle.
man can come out of that. But
Yeah.
generally, I have one going on what? There is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, so much years already, boy.
But look at that.
Right, and I changed battery once. My wife have it now. She control of it. I changed battery by once. And that is small battery. But that don't use normal battery.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's hybrid. Yeah, hybrid.
But some of them do use
Okay.
small battery. Some of them use commercial battery, normal
Okay.
thing, right? But the small battery is what has changed. And if you get about 8 years out of a vehicle and you change that battery once for $4,000, I good maths. That's what I check.
Good maths. Good
maths.
That's good maths.
I used to use that to ride share. When ride share when we now started ride share in 2018.
Yeah.
Right, I bought that brand new to be able to ride share.
Okay.
And I used it for a couple of years. I make some kind of run with that. Some kind of places, Guayan thing twice a day and
No, but Kia is good vehicle.
well, yeah.
Generally.
But I have to say that no, because I have gotten my money's worth.
Out of the Nero.
Yeah, out of the Nero, right? It's paid off for now, but it's just there, and it just want that paint job, right? Well, I could do it. I'll spruce it.
Right.
But generally,
I am
a good
very
vehicle.
satisfied with my vessel.
yeah,
That Honda vessel I had it.
yeah.
And that's a combustible engine. That's no hybrid or nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't want no hybrid or electric
Hybrid
vehicle.
nice, boy. Hybrid nice to drive, boy.
Serious, boy?
Less gas, everything, boy.
How it is going uphill?
Very good.
Huh?
Very good. I have no problem going up, going uphill and
I
thing.
don't know, but I'm too
And
slow.
it's charged faster when you're going downhill.
Really?
Yeah, when you're going downhill and you're using brakes, and it is regenerative power. You remember using your brakes to generate power.
Power. Okay.
Right. So it would when it's going down the hill is when it's just charge the fastest.
All right. But
It's
I like
just-
I like the
the
Honda.
Aqua and them are right, but they have a problem with their battery.
Uh-huh.
And men thiefing battery right now.
Well, yeah,
regular
the
with
price of
with
them batteries and them too.
Yeah,
That
but that
causes
$12,000 after 8 years is good money.
It's good money. Yeah.
Good money you can pay.
8 years. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
But
In
I mean-
8 years, you ain't spend no major money in 8 years. If you had to spend it once to
Right.
get back on the road, what's wrong with that?
It have two new vehicle on the market.
Who that?
Right round the corner from here.
Right round the corner from
The
here.
company's right round the corner from here. The Jayco.
No, but it's not, that is BMW, not so?
Jayco and oh God, what's the next
Which
one?
one?
boy?
Baxo or Baxo?
So.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, well, that BMW, you know that Forest building, right? You know Forest father-in-law building, right?
Wait, hold on.
That building that you're talking about there,
The whole extent from well, yeah, because
from on one side to the next side.
uh,
Right. The building opposite on the other side, next to one Alexandra, the one behind that, all the three of them is Forest family, you know.
okay.
And Forest, you know.
Well, I see. All right, but I see the companies there. As you bend the corner, if you walk straight down the road, it's facing you. Bam.
Well, yeah, that's the Forest building.
I try to remember the other type of vehicle. It started with O, but is two vehicles. That Jayco or something so.
Yeah, and or Mecca or some kind of thing.
Some kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're looking. I go through some.
Well, I see
reviews
them.
on
I see these companies just
And
have
it's
pop up like
something-
toast, right? But I'm trying to
Two
figure out,
something.
well, what is the story with them? Because I
I
understand
think
that
they're
there's
Chinese too,
BMW.
you know. They're not
Huh?
Chinese. Sure, boy, they're not Chinese, boy.
Nah, I don't think so. GWM is Chinese, that's on the highway, right? Opposite Al Security. I Chinese, that BYD, I
The
Chinese.
Proton is Chinese too.
Well, not that really. Well, Thailand kind of thing.
Thailand kind of thing. the
Thailand
Proton.
vehicles, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a real, different vehicle on the market right now. Right now, we reach PM, you know. I see a PM, boy.
We go for it.
PM 4,
If it's one,
4,000 and
if
something.
it's one
and
thing,
I said, what trouble is
if it's
this?
one thing, nah, well, they don't go by numbers again, eh?
They don't go by numbers again, no?
It used to go by synchronized numbers
So-
all the time, and that
okay.
changed a couple of years ago. So like you would have that extras. So when you see a vehicle 4,000, it's not 4,000 again. It's random.
It's random.
picks here.
All right, so let me just take a little break here. When we come back from the break, we'll open the phone line, take a few calls, and then hopefully we get the protocols, we get these things approved,
Yeah.
so that we could get the bacchanal started between Felicia, Thomas, Barry, and Marvin. I find it's real good theater. Like Valentino say,
Good
life
en-
is a stage and we are the actors.
Good entertainment.
Oh my goodness, action.
Yeah, man.
So we'll be back off the record, brought to you through the kind compliments of T and Tech. 8 years of power, past, present, and future. Here we go.
But Johnny, how come your house is twice the size?
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM.
With all different characters, each one have a role to portray. And them barristers, all them doctors and lawyers, and these ministers. So this honorable this, and this honorable that, and this lady so and so, is about all them people playing. I want you to know. So don't blame the politician anytime you find you get bad administration. That was meant to be. The fellow is playing his role superbly. No, don't blame the judges for their injustice. Why blame my brothers, I say. It's a part they come out to play. This movie star in the Garden of Eden. The star and co-star was Adam and Eve. They played their part, now they are dead, but not forgotten. And when I study the role of Adam, it makes me grieve. Shows man should be able and take example and see from the beginning woman was trouble. But then your rule is according to your script, I say, and your fate would be judgment day. And according to the part that you play, the master go pay. Now down to the little children, from the time they born, they join life, great movie. But some of us fathers, my friend, through some wicked women, never saw our baby. Although abortion is just an act, believe me friends, I don't like that part at all. Plenty women go bad when the curtain falls.
Yeah, man. A little bit of Brother Valentino on the inside. It is Tuesday, early in the week. So now we pacing ourselves as we take it through the week here on Off the Record. And let me just give you a little information before we open the phone lines. You can get more of what you love with Digicel Fiber and Omni TV. Catch a La Liga, EPL, Bundesliga football, CPL, and more live cricket. Plus enjoy HBO, Disney Plus, and more sports, movies, series, something for everyone. Get it all with Digicel Fiber plus Omni TV. Visit your nearest Digicel store and switch today. That's right, switch, man, switch. Easy X, you have to get in on the plan, man. All right. So that's a little bit of Brother Valentino there on the inside. You know what I mean? Life is a stage. We are the actors, people. You know how things go. All right, everybody have a role to play. We trying to play our role here. Where's our role? We see extras.
Extras in the movie. Extras in the movie.
We see extras, man.
Extras in the movie.
We are the extras. I wonder what the extras is get paid that movie, boy. How much are the extras? I real paid. Why real people are paid? You talk about real people, you know.
Well,
you
this
imagine,
is what
boy.
it is.
Yeah, no. You didn't see any of those movies, Odyssey or nothing like
This
that.
Odyssey you're talking about. This movie so good. I watching that and I find what's real stupidness.
Wait, watch the
And
trailer.
I ain't watch it yet.
No,
I
no,
just
no,
watch
no,
it
no.
outside picture and
What,
it good?
Nah. Go and watch it. It's good.
All right.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Hello, good morning.
Yes, gentlemen. Morning.
What going on, my brother?
Yeah, fellas. I see you talking earlier on about hybrid vehicles and stuff.
Yes, we were talking about the vehicles, yeah.
Right, here it is. And some motors is bringing along a vehicle called the Bike X25. You ever see it?
The what?
No.
BAIC.
Oh, BAIC. Oh, God. Big. God. I used to...
No, I really greatest.
Exit
Show you how
Yeah, I used to...
Chinese community in
detail
Trinidad
them.
have money like rain.
Uh-huh.
My son working for a Chinese company down in Ibaka, Trinidad.
Uh-huh.
These Chinese people bringing down on the compound have a set up big, but not what the local company bringing down. I talk about two kinds. One resemble a Porsche, one resemble a Range Rover. Partner, is only Chinese customers come. They have driving them vehicle. I see a Indian, a black man, or a Syrian buy none from them. You know.
Okay.
And if you see, I check online, and if they see the specs and the luxury this vehicle have, that only letting me know that what they're bringing down in Trinidad is garbage for people to drive, you know.
All right.
Boy, if you see them vehicles, that's my, and the license, and it's only tiny, they can barely talk English, and all of them driving, you know.
All right.
Boy,
All
I
right,
feel like going like my skin, stinky my hands if I can get on for myself.
No, it didn't go work. Don't try that. All right, man. Yeah.
The choppy, eh?
Boy, I'm telling you. Hello, good morning.
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 You know, any case presented before the court is the evidence brought before the court is what we have to deal with.
Of course.
Now, if I belong to a big organization, just hypothetically talking here, if I belong to a big organization that has lots of people with large sums of plenty wealth to put it this way, and a couple of them agreed to do a project for me by
Right.
word of mouth. And I just showed I have a little small money to start the process.
Mm-hmm.
And they decided to go ahead and do that for me. And the other partners that I have within the organization agreed to pay after the project is finished. But this contract that we have is already a contract of such as a word of mouth because we belong to an organization.
Uh-huh.
So these things that's presented now is not presented before the court, but instead now this is an agreement or an arrangement I have not knowing to anybody. And the investigators that are investigating now unable to get these things until the matter reach before the court. You feel have a chance to get away?
X, what you think about that?
Nope.
X say no.
Nope.
Well, it are no evidence to carry before the court, so how are you going to admit?
Well, I doesn't like to pronounce on these things because I don't have all the information. I don't have all the information. Because if it's one thing I learned from real estate, when people sell you one thing, it's something totally different.
All right. Just hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
No,
We understand.
another issue.
Yeah.
You know, gas lines. Let me do that a little gas thing. Gas lines are laid under the ground at a certain depth at international standards of safety.
Right.
And these gas lines cross roads and all sorts of things. You can name it. And even gas stations have big cars roll back and forth, shut down, all kind of thing happening. People get robbed and thing in the gas station and fireworks, all kind of thing, and nothing like that. But the regional corporation decided to put a children's playground on top of gas line.
We have no children's playground there, sir.
Well, there is no.
No,
But this was reported in the news.
But no, yeah, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's
but
not a playground.
the fake news.
Good. All right.
It's an exercise area. It's an
Okay,
area
so
for
now, if
exercise equipment.
Now, if it's safe to put that there, and you put a piece of concrete and you put a building on top of that, it make it unsafe?
Well, to start with, it's not a building. It's a
Well,
container.
Good. All right, wherever it is. Now, here we have now in a little meeting now. Mr. Dinobriga talking about that now, and he called upon the Minister of Energy, the former Minister of Energy, to answer that. Who didn't answer because it's different. So he put throw you under the bus to say, well, he's the man behind this thing.
Right.
So there's a lot of little foolishness that I'm getting. Now, when you're in a hospital, you're going to somewhere for one sickness and they call dead from something else. What you do? Close down the hospital?
No, you don't close down the hospital.
Yeah, what was inside your house? Bandits robbing you inside your house. You should cover the house and go and live outside?
Have a good day, right?
So that pack of nonsense that they will be talking and thing. Come on, man. Let me get the country running, man.
Okay.
Yeah, have a good day.
All right, cool. Yeah, have a good day.
Oh, God. Anyway, 6224141. That is 6224141. Where this call coming from?
4141?
Yeah, it's 4141, not so?
No, it's 4911.
What's the number?
It's 4911.
4911? What is I saying? Hello, good morning. Remember, I was going for a little while, eh? Like, I forget the number. What? Morning.
Yeah, morning, gentlemen.
It's 491. What's the number you call?
Yeah, what's the number you call?
4911.
4911. Right.
I
I
want
called
to
it
know.
4141. Sorry. I really forget.
Well,
Morning,
I
yeah,
know
go
that.
ahead. Oh, God, man. Give myself a blow for that. That's all. Look, I don't know what you call it. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was you were discussing vehicles earlier on the program. I have a Toyota Hilux at 2018. It's going in 8 years now. I have no problem at all with it.
Well, Toyota is good brand.
Huh?
Toyota is very what we could say
Reliable.
Yes, reliable, yes. All I do is put diesel, change tires, oil, and that's about
And that's about it?
Yep.
And you say how long it's going in? About 8 years now?
September next month will make it 8 years.
Yeah, the Hilux will take some licks, you know.
Well,
Yeah, they're good.
A big vehicle.
They're
It's
built
a
to
good
take
vehicle
licks.
to invest in.
Yeah.
Prado and thing is good vehicle.
That's true.
Yeah,
man.
So,
Yeah, you enjoy you all day.
All right, thanks a lot. Yeah, where you get 4141 from, boy?
4141.
Where you get that from?
I don't know what about you?
Yeah.
No.
Morning.
Where the hell I get that from? Go ahead, go ahead.
That's 4141. They have a program sometime in the after lunch show. And that is the number the host will be giving people to call in. That is a number for something on a nuts program on all your.
I feel like I must get. But 4911, right? Good.
Right. My substantive contribution is about the PNM. How the PNM feel the country is their own. When you listen to how Marvin Gonzalez and them speaking now, they feel they have ownership and that no other government or no other party must run this country. And the arrogance, right? They're deflecting from a very serious matter. You'll build a building and boasting about all the legacy and all kind of things. And it seems like the money to build the building, I say no apologies, I will go to jail for this. It seems like the money was acquired to do their thing. And it's the law to investigate it. It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
And they don't want nobody to investigate them. They're feeding their supporters. That's how the UNC, the Indian party, you have to say it as it is, I'm African. They want to take away rebuilding. It's not nobody want to take away rebuilding, not the UNC. This is the judiciary investigating all of this. Is the protective service, the police investigating all here. Listen what you read out this morning on your show.
Yeah.
Mr. Riz. You read out things this morning, I listened to it. The PNM is selling their supporters. That is the US want to take the building.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do. And I am saying, I denounce those things. I reject the PNM. The PNM is black people problem. Our problem is PNM.
All right.
PNM. That is the problem.
Oh, good. All right, man. Yeah. I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to garner support from the base to kind of rally a support behind them as it relates to the building.
Amen. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
I just called in to give my two-cent because originally from Tobago, boys.
All right, go ahead, darling.
Bye, Lenore. She was good now. Sorry, try to turn on all the lights, all the things good now. Praise now, and stop lasting out all the dirty tongue. I will try to open it and get them cut off. Right? This is our lady calling, eh?
All right.
Love in the house.
All right, darling, no problem. Yeah, man. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, morning, X and Stephan.
Yeah, bro.
Stephan, are you coming like a special dance man for this morning, boy?
What you mean, boy?
So you dress up to like a special dance man. You gonna bodyguard somebody else.
Listen, all I have is I want a jacket with a wife beater on it, you know.
You take off the shades, man. You take off the shades.
Oh, take off the darkers. Yeah, take off the darkers.
Yeah, man. You gotta be careful, remember. Anyway, we only see a special dance man. He does shades like all these fellas.
Oh, God. No. All right. Good day. Yeah, good day.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. You can press on with that.
Oh, God, nobody didn't say that.
Don't want my guy read that one.
Don't
do it that. How you gonna do it that?
Oh, God, man, no.
How you gonna do it that?
Morning. No, man, don't do it so.
Man, good morning.
Yes.
Hey, morning.
Blessed morning to you.
Yeah, man.
Program as usual. You know, I say that the PNM is more in opposition than in government because their intention is to stabilize this government by any means necessary. You understand? People are a budget game that is playing. I live in Martin constituency, and I am seeing some kind of things that there within my age, very serious concerns. To make the government look bad.
If you want to defeat it, you have to hire your own people.
Well, that's how it's supposed
Ideas and ideology.
Thanks. Yeah.
Ideologies and interests.
That's right.
You have to hire your own people. The same way there are people inside, you have to have people inside too.
Morning.
Stephan and Mr X, why are you doing that, boy? Why are they trying to take away my visa, boy? I trying to keep my visa intact.
Yours too?
I trying to keep my visa intact, so if you mark the real mark boss on me, I can fly out and seek asylum. Are they trying to take away my visa?
Oh, God, we're sorry about that, boy.
Oh, God, why are they doing that? I still live for so long. Don't do me that now, man.
You see, we could shoot a call to the government of Trinidad and Tobago, so the government of Trinidad and Tobago could get to the U.S. Embassy, and U.S. Embassy could talk to the people in America, and we could reverse that for you.
Thank you much. I appreciate that.
But I know. As I said, when I get into the politics, and I'm actually in the politics now,
Yeah.
as part of the government kind of thing, and I see why. How
We
to
coming,
put
back
it,
to the,
boy?
we coming up to the 10 o'clock news, so we'll come back on the next side and open the
I
phone lines.
seen why certain instructions are handed down and certain things happen in certain companies across Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
You see all them managers and thing
Yeah.
from different institutions and whatever being fired
Yes.
or being terminated or being moved. That is for a reason.
They have to be.
That is for a reason.
They have to be moved. Because they are obstructionists.
Because it all comes down to ideologies and interests.
But
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't have people
They are
that
obstruct-
share your same ideology,
They're going to obstruct you.
they're going to obstruct you, and they're going to find ways to stymie the processes of many things in the organization. And they could, because they are of that position.
Yeah.
Right? They are middle managers.
Why?
They are
Okay.
senior managers.
Let me ask you something.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you something. You understand the system a little more than me, right? Maybe you could do this in 60 seconds because that's about the time we have for the news. Oh, we have 2 minutes. What do we have to do? Okay, let me start off like this. It have certain positions that people holding that you can't move them just so.
Right.
What would we have to do to
either,
change
you
that?
either form a parallel system or you just become draconian and let the courts decide.
So it's not no legislative way
You
of
have
dealing with that?
no other way. No other way.
You serious?
Because
man?
if a PS is a PNM, they would laugh and talk in your face. But when it comes to policy decisions and whatever, in
They'll
terms
block
of
you.
they are the controller exchequer of the ministry,
Right.
right? You can't move them, you can't talk to them, you can't reason with them, but they are of a certain persuasion, and you trying to get your ideologies inside, and you can't get it inside because they or the people below them, the AO2, the AO4, all them different people are part of the ministry. You could either go up
And they are
and either come back down.
And they are aligned to the party that opposes
And they are
you.
aligned at the right that oppose you. So any new program you come in with would be stymied in some way, or made to be less favorable because they don't want it to look too good. It is what it is. I hope our people understand. It have nothing you can do. You
Not
can't
even if you have.
you
okay,
can't discipline a PS.
If you have the majority in the house and the
No,
Senate, you can't do
no,
anything
it doesn't
to
work.
change
It doesn't
that.
work like that. Doesn't work like that. You have HR managers. You have HSC managers. You have operation managers. You have
Right.
engineers, and all of them may have a leaning, right? And it does not come down to the work itself. In terms of our approving stuff. Now you are to approve stuff that come in to make your government look bad. That is basically how they put it. So what would you do? You would just sit there and wait until things come and try to stymie the process wherever it is, right? So I understand why managers are moved, because you would have people sitting down there in management positions who balling the Indian government come in, you know, watch them, you know. Watch them how they operate, you know. But you wouldn't say it out loud, but that's what is in your head. You understand?
All right,
So
but-
anything I have to sell is going to be stymied because I can't make you look good.
All right, but let's get to the 10 o'clock news, right? I had to reload it. Yes, I added it on automated, and the whole everything I load up disappear. All right, so we'll be back after this. This is 10 o'clock news.
I'm Carrie Roberts. This is TDT News. Topping the news at this time. Minister of Public Utilities Barry Padarath met with Public Services Association President Felicia Thomas and WASA workers at the authority's St. Joseph headquarters on Monday as discussions continue over ongoing negotiations. Minister Padarath was received by PSA representatives and employees before holding talks with the union's leadership. Following the meeting, the minister described the discussions as fruitful, saying he believes the concerns raised by the PSA are reasonable. He said negotiations would move forward, with proposals expected to reach the government by Friday. The minister said government would then report to the workers through PSA President Felicia Thomas and the union's executive, providing an update on the progress made and the way forward. Minister Padarath commended workers for their patience and perseverance, urging them to remain committed to the struggle that helps safeguard their jobs. A Sangre Grande man was granted bail with surety in the sum of $100,000 after he appeared before the High Court, charged with misbehavior in public office and firearm-related offences, arising out of an investigation into a missing TTPS firearm at the Mayaro Police.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
On a Digicel My Choice plan, get 40 gigabytes, a Samsung A06 or A07 for just $149. And you also get the opportunity for weekly chances to win. And that's only with Digicel Postpaid. More data, more Java, more wins. Visit your nearest Digicel store and sign up today. Yeah, man. Good vibrations with Digicel, man. Doing it nice! Alright, so here we're going on. I have the clips. Let me get to the little soap opera now. You can get to the soap opera. So we're gonna run the soap opera for all in order, right? So all in all, the Wassa thing was going on, right? The Wassa whole thing with the protests and whatever, right? Uncle Barry showed up yesterday. Good?
Right.
And sort out everything.
Put a cap on it, man. Put a cap on it.
Everything was calmed down.
Yeah,
everything.
Man.
When the man come out the car and he said good morning, Wassa workers applaud him for showing up. You understand what I'm saying? So he was applauded. It didn't have any animosity or anything like that. I thought the PSC president handled it well. But she did have some words from Marvin Gonzalez, who sought to issue some comments on Wassa over the weekend. And the PSA president was not having that at all. All right? So we're going to play what the PSA president had to say. All right? So you ready for it, EXO?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You must have heard. Well, everybody heard by now, but it's what she had to say to Marvin Gonzalez yesterday.
This is specific to Marvin Gonzalez because I saw him all over the media making statements concerning WASA. Marvin Gonzalez has no moral authority to speak on anything WASA, and the message to him is to stay out of WASA business. This is the same organization he attempted to destroy while he was in office, and he didn't get the opportunity to do it. Stay out of WASA's business.
Oh gosh, easy. Stay out of WASA's business. X, Marvin Gonzalez, boy, the man wanted to talk on WASA, but here what happened? It didn't stop there.
Right.
Because when Felicia Thomas made that statement, and she made it very clear, stay out of WASA business, Marvin replied, on social media. You didn't hear his reply?
No, I didn't hear his reply.
God, it's a classic. Remember?
Oh, the one where he talking about he's elected
oh
official.
God, yeah, let me run in for them. I'm sorry we had to do all of this, but sometimes you need to be tortured and so to appreciate the freedom.
Right.
So you need to be tortured. When you get tortured and you realize how bad it is, and somebody come and rescue you, it is appreciated more. So all you gotta take the torture for now. This was Marvin replying to Felicia Thomas.
Let me remind the President of the PSC and the Minister of Public Utilities that I am an elected member of Parliament, duly elected to speak on behalf of the citizens of this country and to hold this government to account. And as a former minister, I am prepared to stand by and defend my record. What you all cannot credibly accuse me of is betraying the public trust.
Oh gosh!
Lying to the population or engaging in deceitful conduct.
What?
I will not accept lectures on integrity from someone whose own conduct, together with that of her colleagues in the UNC, raises serious questions about truthfulness, transparency, and accountability. And I am sorry if my words make some of you uncomfortable.
Oh my.
But I was not elected to remain silent when difficult questions have to be asked. I would expect anyone who believes in fairness and democracy to defend my right to speak, even if they disagree with what I have to say.
Which is regular.
This is not a personal battle. This is about my responsibility as an elected member of Parliament to speak without fear, to challenge wrongdoing, to demand answers, and to defend the interests of the people I represent. I served in government, and I am prepared to account for my decisions and my record. Those who now occupy public office must be equally prepared to defend and to account for theirs. You cannot demand accountability from others while refusing to subject yourself to the same standard. And you cannot silence legitimate criticism simply because the questions being asked make you uncomfortable.
You uncomfortable?
I will continue to speak. I will continue to ask the difficult questions. And I will continue to hold this lying government accountable.
I'm not uncomfortable.
Not because it is comfortable or convenient, but because that is precisely what I was elected to be. So while you and Barry engage in public I will expose the hypocrisy. Have a good day.
Torture man.
Finally. Oh God, that was long.
Torture man.
That was the longest 2 minutes and 23 seconds I ever lived through.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was almost longer than Crazy Song. But it's shouldn't we played before. So that was Marvin, right? Marvin, all your build different, All your build different, But hold on. Uncle Barry had a response to him. Barry took this. You heard Barry's response?
Yeah, Barry
Alright, let me get the Barry response now. So this is how Minister of Public Utilities, the current one, responded to Marvin Gonzalez's response to Felicia Thomas. So here we go. Uncle Barry at work.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. I understand my visit to WASA this morning has given the former Minister of Public Utilities gastrointestinal disorder. So much so that the former minister has come out against the PSA president and I, describing it as trickery. I want to remind the former Minister of Public Utilities that trickery is when you tell workers in this country to tighten their belt, to eat less ham and macaroni pie, while millions of dollars are poured into Bali's house, and according to the PNM, it has come from the sales of Tulum and Chili Bibi. That is trickery. That is perpetrating the biggest fraud on the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And therefore we will take no advice from you, Marvin Gonzalez, or the PNM. We are committed to settling workers' issues in this country, and we will fix the mess that you have left us in.
He said Tuluman Chili Boy. He said Tuluman.
It is what it is, man.
He said Tuluman Chili Boy.
That is trickery.
All I real Tuluman Chili Boy. Nah, boy, I lied. Listen. Hey, I lied, boy. I like the little back and forth. Right?
Good entertainment is good entertainment.
But I tell it, Marvin, you're running into a brick wall if you want to go tit for tat in terms of that kind of talk. If you want to go tit for tat, you pick the wrong person. I don't think you should try to run into Barry Padarat. Padarat will mash you up fine. Like they say, chili baby. Right? The boys, according to the PNM, the Bill Bali House, the renovate Bali House, but it's still a Tuluman chili baby. Yes. A shocky and showing some sugar cake and kurma.
Yeah.
But listen. The Wassa situation, right? You remember under Gonzalez, he said Wassa was overstaffed by 3,000 workers?
Yes.
Right? And they had come in and started cut jobs and all kind of thing. You remember that?
Yes.
Well,
watch him. Marvin record speaks for itself. You know, all them sort of semantics and word play. Them thing speak for itself.
Well, a bad record is a record.
That is the same man that jump up and ball no macaroni pie.
Yeah, that is true.
That is the same guy.
622.
Why would he have credibility of any kind?
Oh God, I just get some kicks. I just find
good day, gentlemen.
Sometimes you just need to laugh.
I want to put something in perspective for you this morning.
Oh God.
If the Balize house was supposed to cost $120 million, then they would have had to sell, if you're making 10% profit,
right,
$1 billion in Tulum and Chili BB. Right? Now, if it was making 20%, you would have had to sell $500 million in Chili BB and Tulum. If you was making 30%, you would have to sell $300 million of Chili BB and Tulum. And if you was making 100% profit,
right,
you would still have to sell $200 million of Chili BB and Tulum. How can someone expect the maths to match? All you understand that? At 10%, they do have companies in Trinidad that reach $1 billion in sales, and the PNM, this awesome organization, has reached $1 billion in sales.
Let me give a choke here, boy.
Come on. This has to be the biggest joke
Chili BB and
in the world.
I lied. Oh God, that's a lot.
No, but
yeah, go
understand it from a business perspective. X. Normally in a business where you make 25%.
Yeah. Most
25%.
Yeah.
So to make $120 million in excess cash profit.
Right.
To build a building and to commit to building the building, understand it, assign the contract to build out the building, because you don't build that kind of building in peace.
Right.
That building don't build in peace.
Oh God.
One straight money, yeah.
Oh God.
Over $600 million at 25%. How is this even possible?
Real Chili BB and
Chili BB and Tulum had so much money. Boy, you much people would have houses on the whole stretch of Sandy Grande and Couva and Lavantil and everywhere.
Oh, yep.
Oh God.
That means the same.
They monopolize the Tulum sales and aggregate it together. And
this is the same. This is the same government that built $2 million houses for $500,000.
For $500,000. And the ones in Ridgeway, the one in Ridgeview.
500,000 house for $2 million.
And the one in Ridgeview.
Yeah.
In the latest report,
$1.4 million for
$500,000 for $600,000 house.
Yeah.
Madness. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what the same guy you didn't know about what I mean. This caused low pressure. And I was gonna say it with a straight face, but they listen here straight, so I don't.
All right. How a good day, right?
The views of the callers are not the views of Stephan and Mr X or off the record on 91.1 Talk City.
All right. God, boy, limit. Boy, you know. Morning.
Good morning.
The same man getting divorced.
Mr. X and His Excellence.
Hello, good day.
Lord X.
How are you today? Good?
Yeah, we good, man. We good. We having some fun.
We good, Eric.
Well, you know, there was a comic strip I read that the guy said, gloat while you may. Because what is coming behind, you'll find out. Now, let me just say this to you. We all know, straddling many different administrations, WASA has had serious problems. And one of the prime problems in WASA is integrity. You have ghost contracts being paid for. Not ghost contractors, but the contractors getting paid for ghost contracts. You hear they're talking about ghost employees in WASA. And in addition to that, the Exchequer still has to take sometimes $2 to $2.5 billion a year in order to prop up WASA. Now, I want WASA working, because when I wake up this morning, my tap, I had water, and I thank God for that. But at the end of the day, we have to come to the position whereby WASA has to be streamlined. If it is not streamlined, the Exchequer does not have money to keep propping up WASA all of the time. You tell me you're going to give WASA workers 10%, I'm glad for them. But to be honest with you, I just see it materializing. I do not know where it is coming from. All of the numbers and the figures coming from the experts so far is that the money to do that is not here. Right? If the money to do that is not here, how is it they're going to do it?
Where you saying the money is not there?
When you speak to all of the experts, the economists, the rest of them, we have not been doing well where revenue is concerned because we have depressed prices in the hydrocarbon sector. We have situations where there's nothing happening in the economy that is dynamic enough to reap more taxes, and they're telling you that the Exchequer is not getting the type of rents that it's supposed to get in order to retreat with that. They're telling you that. Every day they're telling you that. I do not know any economist who stand up here today and tell you things rosy, things nice. So at the end of the day, I don't begrudge anyone getting the 10% because I want to be honest with you. I believe public servants deserve 25% increase, but there's no money to pay to them. That is just the long and the short of it. And X, I want to relate this to how a government manages the country. I saw a video come up on my real stream yesterday. There's a young man, he seemed to be about 17 or 18, African guy, head flat.
Right.
They had him on the ground and they were asking him questions. How you come here? Where you come from? And his story is that he and some friends was riding in a car. They saw a lady leave a supermarket and they was following she. Well, I didn't get the rest of the video, but it tells me that when the Exchequer is dividing, he has to look at the social circumstances. You cannot remove CPEP, URP, and forestry and all of that and find out where the people who was working there, where they're going to get a subsistence from. Public servants are not the only people in this country, They're not the only people in this country. And if we are all in this together, then we have a holistic approach to the way in which we distribute the financial resources in the country. Because if we don't do that, we're going to reap the whirlwind. Is the whirlwind we're going to reap. And you could build up 1,000 police posts. That's not going to help it. In fact, I believe instead of building police posts, talk about a program now, education, development, or some kind of thing in communities that are struggling. Instead of you riding there with guns and big police car, riding there with people who will give them a hand up, give them a trade, give them something to eat, all them kind of things. That's what you need to do to fix the society,
All right.
Guns are not the answer.
All right, you're done, right?
Yeah.
You're done there, right?
All right.
So, what I was doing for 10 years.
All right. No.
What I was doing in that 9 years. And all these solutions where you have.
I will tell you what we were doing.
What you was doing?
We realized that there will always be those in the society that are least to the society, which is why we kept CPEP running, why we kept forestry. URP.
Come now, man.
All
Come
of
now,
them
man.
are-
Come now, man. Come now, man.
But Eric,
You know what going on with them programs and them. Come now, man.
Hold on.
What's going on with them? Hey, hear what now?
I live in the ghetto. I live in the ghetto. You know. I don't live in Westmoreland. You know. I live in the ghetto.
My position is, if you're corrupt and you're in one of those programs, lock you up, throw away the key.
Yes,
where that happened last time?
Okay, I'm saying this to you. If you're corrupt and you're in the program, lock them up. Lock them up. And if you have a PNM party card, get twice the amount of jail time.
Oh, God.
Right? Because let me make it very clear. I abhor corruption, you know. I listen, persons who talk about corruption and then corrupt practice, I resent. Listen, let me put it to you. At the end of the day, you cannot allow that to stop the other people from eating. And when I saw that young man, I was thinking, but is this society really and truly thinking? Is more guns the answer? More police force the answer?
Okay,
I don't think it's the answer.
All right,
we need to share the money in a way that will give us a better society.
Okay.
I've always advocated for a kinder, gentler nation, and we could only get that if we look at the society in a holistic approach to it.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay,
thanks for accommodating me.
And all right, no problem. Listen off here. Okay, everything that you just said there is fine and dandy. It sounds very, very good. But here's the flaw in your argument.
Your paralysis in the analysis.
Right? Here's the flaw in your argument. Now, I applaud you. You want social programs and you want educational programs and you want to look at it from a holistic standpoint in order to fix the country and the social fallout and everything like that. Fine. But you mentioned stopping CPEP and URP and forestry, right? And you talk about a video of a young man and the police stop him or whatever the case might be. Well, that's not the first time that happened. That the police stop a youth man or whatever the case might be, and he was up to no good or presumed to be up to no good, right? So we have people who are troublemakers. And those troublemakers have existed with CPEP and URP and forestry and all of these programs running. They have existed. They have existed to the point that when those programs existed, we had 599, 577, 624 murders in the country. We had crime out of control, all different types of crime, armed robbery, you name it. Now, we still have the armed robbery and the home invasions and things going on. The murder toll has dropped a significantly because of the, well, most likely we're under the SOE. But I have to stop now because we get into the 10:30 play. We're drawing it coming up now. So let's get to that and we will continue. We will continue after this. Don't go anywhere.
AM draw for Tuesday.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
She called me name. She ball ola 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 ole. Ola 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 ola. She called me name. And she said, Aola, hey, tell them Aola tunje, Aola tunje, tell them Aola tunje. Wine on the thing I want, stay on the mind I'm on. Anything that you come with, tell them Aola go done. Girl, let me see you with no behavior. Your business you sing and pretend you're in front the mirror. Practice that thing there for me. Girl, your body looking good and you would be in a mood when you wine so good, yeah. Then she ball out, oh Lord. She grab on me thing like, oh Lord. And then I give she the thing like, oh Lord. I mash up the place and you know you're whining good. She ball out, oh Lord. Just give me some time now, oh Lord. She want me stop down the wine now, oh Lord. But you're something feeling good. I know. And she ball, hola, 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 hola. She ball ola 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 ola. She call me name. She ball ola 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 ole. Ola 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 ola. She call me name. And she say, Aola, hey, tell them Aola tunje, Aola tunje, tell them Aola tunje. Wine on the thing I want, stay on the mind I'm on. Anything that you come with, tell them Aola go done. This girl prettier than a rainbow. Smile brighter than daylight. Girl, I want you as say so. I follow you like a taillight. Standing there with your halo, more dangerous than a snake bite. Whenever that I see you, you take away all my stage fright. She say, ooh la la, 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 ooh na na, ooh la la, hey, ooh na na, ooh la la, ooh na na, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh na na, ooh la la, hey,
people, so we're back. Alright, so we're back. We want to get back to the phone lines, of course. 622-4911. That is 622-4911 and 394-4911. We'll get back to the phone lines in just a little bit. We have some voice notes here. We're going to run them. But yeah, what I was explaining there before the break is that while everything that Eric said there sounded good in theory, in practical...
The Matson.
The Matson.
Not making sense.
If you have these, so yes, government has a responsibility to provide certain programs, right?
You know all the programs were supposed to be there and weren't supposed to be there and whatever.
But
never disagree unless you have a solution.
Right, but if those programs are up and running and your crime rate is going up, then it is not working.
Them programs running
Something
and
is wrong somewhere.
moderate like that.
Right.
When them programs and them days.
So don't,
what I tell you?
And don't think about you see a video.
That paralysis and analysis.
No, but hold on now, it's so real dramatic, eh? I saw a video of a young man with some picky hair and the police stopped him and threw him to the ground and they asked him where he was and he said he was following a woman home from the grocery and oh my god, social fallout. Listen, that happened long time. It ain't no crime happening, it ain't no home invasions happening, it ain't no armed robbery happening. Lest we forget.
People getting the bureaucratic in the middle of traffic on the highway or they post statue on the lap. That's something new.
Lest we forget the Pennywise robbery. Remember the Pennywise robbery down in South with the men with high-powered rifles.
Yeah.
offload on a what was a van, a security van with the money and whatever.
What does SOES
all of that
taught
was
me,
taking place, dog.
What does SOES taught me,
dude,
is very simple. In terms of how to put it, how you look at it, right? All the people that are giving trouble in Trinidad and Tobago,
some of them inside,
are inside. That alone should tell you something.
And your murder rate has been
El Salvador again
exponentially.
And your murder rate has declined
exponentially.
That tells you something.
You know what's the murder rate right now?
250 or something around.
Nah, I think we reached that far. Somebody gave me the statistic yesterday. It was 233 yesterday.
Right.
So we didn't reach 240.
So that tells you that some work needs to be done somewhere along the El Salvador lines. We need to figure out what it is and how to get it to
and
that
how to
point.
get it, yeah.
Because clearly it is a deterrent in some way.
But of
so we had to find a methodology that works. I'm not in the law enforcement, but I have certain ideas. But I don't like Guevara too much. I don't like him for crying.
Oh God, the man alone, the man on
I don't like him. I don't like
his
his
style.
style.
Leave him alone. Let me check a call.
I don't like his
Leave
style.
Guevara alone, man. Morning.
Hello, Peter.
Morning.
Hello, good day.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, first time calling your program.
Yeah, my brother, go ahead. You share your thoughts.
Yeah. I wanna continue this topic a bit, but I also want to digress a little bit if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
This murder poll I've been speaking about this morning. I can't tell you last time I am with Trinidad and Tobago. But you know it's not win. It's not making major news as a win for Trinidad and Tobago. When they watch the newspaper this morning, everything not to do with the good things of Trinidad and Tobago right now. But anyway, I want to digress a little bit.
Go ahead.
Onto the voice note was played. As an African businessman, if that don't bother a lot of people, something wrong with us. In the voice note, the lady said, we got too much. We didn't get enough, you know. We didn't get some, you know. We got too much.
Right.
Our time is over. So I'm wondering, if they got too much, but that same government was telling us, we know for them. We want them to build every road. We want them to build every school. We need to wean ourselves from the government. But this family or this lady saying they got too much. That's what I mean a lot.
Which lady you talking about?
That's the voice note with the two individuals of the 1%.
Right. Oh, you're talking about the phone call, right. You're going back
Yes.
to the right.
Sorry, that voice note. Sorry,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
The phone call.
Right.
This lady said we got too much, auntie. We got too much. That is why they're coming at us now.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
That bother
me a lot.
Where's that?
Okay. No, he's saying as a businessman, especially African businessman, right? A businessman of African descent. Right. He's talking about the voice note, not the voice note, the phone call between the Hadid and Sabga lady now, where they said they got too much and that is why they're coming after us. Right. He said, what is he just said in as it relates to that?
Why is bothering me? One, I was barely scraping for the last 10 years to get one contract.
Right.
But these people are saying they got too much.
Too much.
Not you know.
Yeah, they got too much.
Not some, you know.
They get too much.
They got too much.
Right.
And I listen to words very carefully.
Right.
Because what make my call with this conversation this morning, I was scrolling through my radio some days ago, and on I-95, the plane African to sail.
Right.
So as soon as you're an African and you support the UNC,
right,
it's something like you're doing something wrong.
Well, yeah, that's the messaging.
So I wanted to tie the two together now.
Okay. All right, I understand.
That was my point why I brought that first.
Right. Okay.
So I'm giving a little bit of contribution.
No problem, man.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, that is a general. It's like the Democratic and Republican Party in America. from the time you are African American and you decide, look, I'm a Republican, the Democrats just come after you, right? They just say they just call you, we just call it a Tom, Uncle Tom.
Yeah,
Let's call you Uncle Tom and all kind of thing. It's look, let me tell you something. People will make choices in life, and that is theirs to be made, right? If I'm not happy with the way that something is running, I am entitled to make a change, or I'm entitled. If I don't like how Target corned beef, if I find Target corned beef too expensive, I'll buy a different type of corned beef.
A cheapie.
But of course, I'll make my adjustments and make my
red,
decisions.
black, and white, boy.
That in life you make those decisions, you know what I mean? But they want you to believe that, you know. And I don't want to go down. I don't want to get into the African Indian thing, but that is the belief that if you're African, you have to vote PNM. I think it's ready to. We have to be ready to move past that conversation.
Have a good day.
And we will very soon. Morning.
Good morning, Stephan and Mr X.
Yeah, man.
Morning.
Yes.
Eric claimed that Wassa was overstaffed. Marvin Gonzalez.
I said that. When Marvin Gonzalez was here, Wassa, I think they had a report where Wassa was overstaffed by 3,000 workers.
Yes.
That's a lot of workers.
You know, Marvin Gonzalez's sister reported for duty election morning with a salary of $25,000.
Well, we don't know that.
Can't state that.
We don't know that. We can't verify that.
I can't verify that definitively.
Yeah,
so
I heard that.
Well, you heard that.
It is alleged.
That
It
may
is
not be
alleged.
true.
It is
And he
alleged.
never denied.
Because
And
nobody.
the thing about Marvin, Marvin said every member of the PNM has their propagandist. That's what Eric Williams told us. And he intends to go to every nook and cranny and spread the propaganda. So I dismiss Marvin because I know it's propaganda. He spread it.
Okay. No problem.
Well, first to begin, a public servant earning $25,000 is almost unheard of. That's first to begin. Right? Because salaries go by grades, and there are very few grades in $25,000 and up. When you reach in upper echelons, maybe.
All right.
But middle management, all the way down kind of thing, you don't make that kind of money. So
we
you
can't
gotta be very,
that.
very careful with those statements.
That's one of the things X and I don't deal with here. See.
We don't deal with that.
Yeah, morning.
Hi, morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
But some time ago when Fazil Mohammed was on Post Any Morning Show, Marvin Gonzalez was on the show. And that's when he just came in and he told Fazil he is going to change Wassa and make it comfortable. Fazil tell him, let me tell you something, I heard men better than you come and say that, and nothing has happened. And I guarantee you that when you leave office, the same thing will apply to you. So, that was one thing. The next thing, PNM trying, I hope they trying to, what they're trying now to get people to get them receipts for phone and bread pudding to bring them receipts for evidence, because that's what I was doing.
All right.
It's porn and bread pudding.
Yeah, all right. Porn and bread pudding, yes. You good, eh?
Hey, just how we go here, snow cone and nuts,
They're really good, yes.
Oh, good. Hey, let me get a voice. Let me get a voice. Only hold some shit. Let me get one in. All right, let me get one in. It's belong, but let me get one in.
Well, so you're talking about cars and so on. My philosophy on cars is a little different. I've never bought a new vehicle, and I will never buy one, with one exception, electric, for a certain reason. If a good electric car comes out without the subscription model, and if you all haven't realized it, that's what's happening with a lot of things around your life now, where everything you are buying, you are buying something, but you're also selling something. You're selling your soul to a subscription. Certain cars now, you might get it coming with a feature, and after 2 or 3 years, the feature goes away because it's all electronic. So I personally have a cut-off year for vehicles that I buy. I don't buy anything past a certain year, right? And I focus on quality and keeping a vehicle for long. So Japan has always been that. Good quality vehicles for a reasonable price that could last a long time. Toyota is still is king. Honda used to be good too, but I think they slipped down a bit. Mazda is actually going up as far as I'm concerned. Mitsubishi unfortunately declined a little bit and so on. But the Koreans, Kia and Hyundai, they're actually improving, definitely. In Chinese, however, here's the problem with Chinese. The Chinese car industry was designed not to sell cars to the world. The Chinese car industry was used by the Chinese Communist Party to take over the world, take over the car market of the world, especially the Japanese. They have a thing for killing the Japanese car market. And what they would do is, there's over 100 car companies in China, and they would, every time you sell a car, the Chinese government would give you a bonus. And that's what those car companies started chasing and designing their whole project around that concept of making sure you make as many cars and sell as many cars. But here's the problem. The world, as well as China itself, started running out of buying Chinese cars for whatever reason, every number of reasons. But you still producing cars like crazy, again, trying to capitalize on that government bonus. So what those car companies started to do, and BYD is chief in this, is they would create a shell company, buy their own cars, park them up, right? So they're selling the cars, they're getting the bonus from the sale, they're selling it to themselves, park up those cars in these massive car parks, as far as the eye can see, all over the country, get the government bonus, and then they would later, right after some time, because that car is sold and registered, but it has never been driven, they'll take that same car and sell it on the global market as a second-hand, zero-mileage car. That's very attractive. So you're getting a nice low price for what is basically a new car, never been driven, but it is second-hand, right? The problem with all of that is, why are you going to put a whole lot of good intention and attention to quality into a vehicle that you know you're going to put in such a scheme? And bit by bit, the quality has been dropping. So I'm not telling you this, that's for you to buy Chinese cars. If you want to, go ahead. But first Google zero mileage second-hand vehicles, China, right? It's up to you after that. So I'll play a couple of voice messages I sent by mistake to the wrong report yesterday. It was meant for this show, but I accidentally sent it to the wrong program.
All right. So we'll get to those in just a little bit. We got 6 minutes away from 11 o'clock. Stanley Augustus. Let me get back to the phone line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
There was a report that came out with Sanji Voodoo and Marvin Gonzalez sent down calling on the UNC to explain some well.
Captain Irrelevant.
And about campaign. But no, you see, these are so stupid. Is that the same questions you're asking at the UNC, you have to ask at the PNM too for campaign financing? Where you get your money? You see, the problem is the PNM built a building that has suddenly stopped. X, why would you sign a contract to start a building like that? And then so as elections come, you stop the building.
Well, that alone should tell you what is going on, and you know, and you're that project manager, so you would know.
And by the way,
about things like delays and things in that project and the costs it would cost.
I'm not even talking about the delays. I'm talking about the exposed surfaces, the steel that could be exposed.
Yeah.
For how long are going to be exposed? For the next 4 years, while you're out of office?
Well, yes.
And let us not forget that the former Prime Minister, right? The shortest ever Prime Minister, or the shortest term Prime Minister in history of Trinidad and Tobago.
History of the world.
History
of the world, Trinidad. Alone?
Remember he said he don't know nothing about Balize House, eh?
Yeah.
He said he don't know nothing about Balize
He don't know
House.
Balize House. He don't know nothing. He didn't sign
nothing. What's going on in everybody's ministry?
Yeah, he gonna know what's going on in Balize House.
But
he don't know what's going on in Balize House.
He know all who was at the table for negotiation.
Yeah.
He taking credit for everything else except Balize House.
You know, so wait now, you know what's going on in sports, tourism, energy, Office of the Prime Minister, Ministry of National Security, housing, everything else you know about. But you know about your own thing?
Exactly.
Don't give me that.
Exactly.
Don't give me that. I am believing that at all, gentlemen.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, imagine that,
He said enough people that dream.
He talk about.
He does.
He talk about Balize, you know, the work stopping and so on and whatever, what's going to happen. So what, they're going to start back in 4 or 5 years, whatever the case may be. But all these projects that left to languish every time a government turns over. Look at the law campus. Look at what that was looking like.
Yeah.
That's out there for how
but
many years?
that was a government building. That was a government project, right? Balize House is not government project. That's a political party project.
Look, East Dry River.
Yes.
Right? They have a project there right next to the Dry River. Right? Right next to the Dry River. You ever see that Dry River when it's filling up?
Yeah.
You never see the railings and then how it just clog up with rubbish and then?
Yes.
You ever see all by HGC just get flood?
Yes.
But they decide to put steel and concrete next to the Dry River to build a displaced home. A displaced home with just concrete and steel beaten by the weather right now.
That's how you song to them. I just said.
Oh, okay.
I just giving him some perspective there.
Yeah. Well, them debating over there, but I want to join it, you know.
That's what it's me asking about over here. When they hear Stephan shouting on the mic, it's like, what going on up the road? So much for our noisy neighbors.
But I mean,
that Millionaire project that's resting there, just beaten. The sun that's beaten and the rain that's beaten on it, and it's right next to the dry river. Wait in the sense, I talking about that sense across on the next side. How is it you come up with a plan to put a building next to the dry river?
Well, who just come up with the plan? Who just come up with the plan?
I don't know. You say you record me, you know?
How the ministry, how ministry are planning to approve that?
I don't know. Because I remember a couple of years ago the dry river bossy bank.
So
and when it bossy bank, nothing couldn't go in town.
So that project you talking about, right? That is a mystery as to how it was approved.
Right.
That didn't spark a debate on the planning laws, but collapsible police posts by Eddie Hagong has.
Yeah. That's our priority.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's our priority.
So
but you build a building next to the river, right next to the river, not away from the river, between a detention pond and the Grease Dry River. Two places we're holding water on a regular, but you building a nice building for the displaced next to two water courses.
Again,
how is that?
You asked the question, how big towers get built? How they got big towers down in Shorelands? How that get built? How that get so high?
That was supposed to stop at 9 floors. That went up to 21.
Who approved that?
21 floors. That was Rahal and them.
Who approved it? Who was the minister of housing back then?
We call she Bridget, and he said George, I think was the prime.
It was
the
no?
HEC. Was
who
one
was,
of them.
Who it was?
Who it was?
It was Keith Rowley? Okay. Well, now we know.
Well, 21 floors in the air, so...
Let me don't forget material for hospital, roll down a hill and build a house, eh?
I could like them.
All of them things too, you know.
And the bolt arrangement for the Ministry of Health wrong in Savannah. The bolt arrangement, we paying for 15 years. X amount of money. To NH National. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And that bolt arrangement, eh?
Well, people, it's that time. It's the time of the day where
I could like PNM.
They have another mystery I have to ask you about. I ain't too sure.
I could like
another mystery.
I could like PNM.
What boy? All these political mysteries should come up with a segment and that, you know.
Yeah. Political mysteries. Yeah. Political mystery.
Like how that
and a nice little kind of airy kind of song in the background. And the bed. And like, political mysteries.
But remember, you were supposed to get a hotel. You forget, right by around the Savannah there, going into Maraval.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, just something else just came up there, and I have no idea what it is. So
just like that.
The things that happen in Trinidad and Tobago,
political mysteries.
And you know, these are things that you drive past every single day.
But people just
and
forget. People forget.
The plane they forget.
Yeah,
they didn't forget. The plane they forget.
Yes, sir. But here we go, Stanley Augustus, 11 o'clock news. Don't go anywhere, people. We'll be back after this.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan Reese and Mr. X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment. We bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and...
Money come from bullet, the house he live in. Money come from bullet, all these savings. Now money come from anywhere you see it. He ready for bullet. Anything he have it, he gets it from bullet. His suitcase he pack it, he heading for bullet. When you see he flying, he coming from bullet. Tom say when it come to money, he don't have to worry. He just have to lie down, money does come and meet it. He say I just lucky, my uncle just like me. He does buy me anything I want, that man does find me. That man is more than family, even closer than my daddy. He say anytime you want to come, this bullet boy just call me. The car he driving, money
come from bullet.
The house he living,
The money come from bullet.
clothes he wearing,
The money come from bullet.
all he saving.
The money come from bullet.
Oh gosh, easy. Oh God, Orlando.
Hey,
God,
this
God.
is crazy. You are listening to Off the Record with Stephan and X. Talk City 91.1 FM. Crazy!
Yeah, man, a little, we traveling around the world here.
Yeah, European side.
European, we're going Europe.
European side.
German vehicles, you know, they go Europe.
Tommy walking nowhere, but he always in the latest. He just buy a new car now, stay away furnished. So I had to ask him, all these things you're buying, where it coming?
How come when they're talking about this kind of thing, Tom, and the name Tom does come up?
Name
Tom is like when they're talking that kind of thing, Tom like is a regular name.
That kind of name associated with.
Tom. Okay.
Associated with, yeah.
Easy,
Tom, yeah.
easy Tom.
Yeah, easy Tom.
All these savings, now money come from anywhere you see it. He ready for bullet. Anything he have it, he gets it from bullet. His suitcase he pack it, he heading for bullet. When you see he flying, he going from bullet.
Oh gosh, boy.
Berlin.
You not a warrior, no?
Nah, yeah,
boy.
Meaty. Yeah, money just come on meaty. Money come from Berlin.
Hey, big up Orlando up there, boy.
Yeah, you're our boss. From Berlin.
All these savings, money come from anywhere you see it. He ready for
Berlin.
anything he have it.
He ready
for Berlin.
His suitcase he pack it, he heading for
You
Berlin.
don't hear this on the radio so again, you know?
No, they don't play.
I'm telling you, boy, them fellas are going to do the same thing over and over. They will do like all these kind of tune, you know?
Play the island that tune.
Yeah.
But that tune we sing with Trinidad and Tobago, boy. That tune is
You
just...
know they have that on the system, yeah?
That was a...
I'll get it on the system.
That a big tune, boy. Big tune, boy.
Well, I fed up at him. All these things you're buying, Tom, where it coming from? 'Cause the boy
Sweet
Where
and
it coming
Tobago.
from, Tom? Where it coming from?
Uncle out in Berlin, who does really mind any car he driving?
Money come from Berlin.
Next time I want to go Berlin, you know?
Eh?
I don't want to go Berlin, boy.
Why?
No,
You want to go
boy.
Prague? You want to go Prague?
Nah!
You want to go Prague instead?
Prague, yeah.
You want to go Prague?
I go in Berlin.
Anywhere you see it, he ready for Berlin. Anything he have it, he get it from Berlin. His suitcase he pack it, he heading for Berlin.
We inside the third and final hour of the Record Tuesday.
He coming from Berlin.
Who produced this one, boy?
I have no idea.
Music nice, you know?
Yeah, you saw some interesting producers.
right. We're going to the phone lines.
Back inside like a lever.
Back inside. Be hearing from the people this morning, man. All they're calling, man. I don't know, Tom. Why it is Tom every time? no, listen, man.
Yeah.
As a man from St. James, boy.
Yeah.
And the most popular person from Berlin.
Tom.
Was named Tom.
Yeah. What's the problem?
So when I hear Tom, I glad my name is Stefan,
I don't know much people named Tom. I only know about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
And 3 of them from Berlin.
You're serious, boy?
Yeah, 3 of them from Berlin.
What is with these Toms, boy?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's part of the nature. I don't know.
I don't know, Morning.
Hello, good day.
Good day.
Oh, gosh, Granny. Easy.
And Mr. Stephan.
Yes, Granny.
This is Granny.
Yes.
Good day. Right. I want to ask Mr. X 2 questions. Right? How is it since this government day, your business has gone bad? You're not a businessman. You have a sleepy leg man, get a free study of business. So how is it this government could cause your business to go bad if you're a businessman?
I never said that.
I
But go ahead.
want you to tell me, when I come on radio station to talk, don't come but lie. Because Granny is here, and I am a UNC, and that is my government.
All right.
Don't bring all the race talk on radio. You said the last time Kamala was here, Kamala helped Indian people. I want you to tell me which Indian businessman you say on radio station Kamala helped last time. I know all of them. And let me tell you on the station today, Pennywise and them, they don't vote. They are Sai Baba, the votees. Dalvi and the minister, they didn't run out Tanku, and Davis went to school together. Them have business before Kamala was prime minister. Them is business people. And Ratan Singh had business before Kamala was prime minister. And Extra Food, Mr. Naipaul, had business before Kamala was prime minister the last time. So which Indian you will come on a radio station to say the last time Kamala helped Indian people? None of them they vote, and none of them is up in politics. So I want you to tell me and tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago, bring your facts straight. Which Indian she helped the last time?
But
all you want.
Granny.
How your business?
Yeah, but Granny. Oh God, easy, Granny, easy. I'd cut you off. Right? I'd cut off Granny. Granny, calm down. Calm down before you get yourself a stroke or something. Right?
Out of respect for you, I wouldn't go that distance with you. But I will tell you this.
I think it was station.
I never said anything about Indian business. I never say anything about that. And number 2, I say real estate is hard right now. I didn't say the UNC
that's what you're saying.
caused me to lose business. I say that the real estate is very hard right now.
That's what you said.
Because that's all I say. I don't ascribe things.
I don't know where she got that from.
Don't ascribe things that I didn't say.
Let me move on from Granny. Granny on a different planet.
Hello,
Morning, fellas. Well, I never put some of your Granny going this way.
Granny
total intelligence.
I think Granny needs to take that energy and call I-95.
yeah, she can call her cousin.
Call her it.
That song on your plate there, that Berlin song. That Berlin song.
I feel that chain on Granny, you know.
It's called something because Granny never gets to yet.
Granny might not go Berlin now.
I'm going.
Yeah, that is what I said, Granny. I just clarify what I said.
Leave Granny alone. Granny.
That doesn't mean that I'm not doing it, you know. That means that it's slow.
It's slow. Morning. That's all. Morning. But that's,
Gentlemen, morning again.
Good day.
I don't know if you've been paying attention to recent announcement that came out of the Department of State, where they said they are moving from striking on sea to striking on land.
Yeah, in South America.
I signed an agreement with them called the Shield of the Americas. But I do not know what is in the agreement. I do not know if it means that they can find themselves hovering about anybody and do whatever they want, and whatever collateral damage occur who they're dead. And I want the Attorney General, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and the Minister of National Security to tell me exactly what is my position now. Because if they said they're moving from sea strike to land strike, and I sign the Shield of Americas, does it mean that I have given them authority to just come into my airspace, hover over land, and do whatever they want? Because at the end of the day, Trinidad and Tobago is a nation of laws. And I am worried about somebody who I don't know just come with their aircraft and just shoot down. Right? I mean, they may have it pinpoint right, but there might be collateral damage in relation to that. So I just want to raise that issue because I want the nation to be aware that this is a very dangerous statement made by the Department of State, that they're moving from striking on sea to striking on land, because 1.4 million of us live on this land.
I just want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Do you believe in politics as being is politics basically is made up of interests and ideologies? Do you believe that?
That's basically what it's about. Yeah.
Right, but that would answer your question.
Answer my question? No, it doesn't.
That would answer your question.
I want the Attorney General, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and the Minister of National Security to answer my question. All three of them. I want the question answered.
This is
right.
interests and ideologies.
Come into my airspace and do what they want.
All right, we will see what information we could gather on that.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. But lest we forget, remember when they was going for Maduro, all kind of concerns about Trinidad, go get bomb and all kind of thing. But we'll find out. No, it's a fair question. We'll find out. Morning. The man of a genuine concern.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yes,
that caller who now
keeping that Berlin energy in the background. Go ahead.
Right. You have to be a especially gifted person to call on a radio on a daily basis. Ask yourself like that, you know.
Well,
it is what it is.
I mean,
everybody had a role to play. That's how I'll put it. Everybody had a role to play.
But gentlemen, all you think the U.S. Marines or whoever just come in and hover over and drop something or shoot at something? Not.
Oh, we don't know.
No, we don't know. We can't speak to that yet, but we'll get information on it.
The intelligence would lead them in certain areas.
Right.
Right, so it will be calculated strike.
Yes.
So, I don't think we have nothing to worry about. I have no cocaine growing here.
Well,
cocaine.
Remember, they had concerns when the whole Venezuela-US thing was going on, and that was blown out of proportion, and nothing, of any nature of what they were proposing took place. They went very quietly 3 o'clock in the morning and removed the dictator. So, I mean, look, let me know. I mean,
Understand? But mindless people take it and run with it.
Well, but that's part for the cause. All right, cool, man.
Very much.
Yeah, man.
We'll always have that.
Yeah, you can't get away from that. But we will soothe the pain. Don't worry. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to Stephan and X. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, well, right now with this thing with the US and all this other backlash, I remember they just didn't have Maduro sit down in a glass case that he will be vomiting to get himself out of where he in. These things they had to leave these things and leave these things alone because what's going on. You see money laundering, the Americans too mess with that and play with that. You see drug money and drug lords and the friends. I will leave that there for now, but I want to say to Granny, you surprised me this morning anyhow.
Yeah, boy.
And I find, you know what is the problem I'm having right now? I find some people listening to talk show radio to respond without thinking. To listen to just respond, and because here we're going on. I'm glad this morning I didn't have no lashing this morning because I had a call back this morning to let him man who let me get some lash yesterday. Get some lash because while you all hit me the lash, which I have no problem with. Right. Some lady who sent some letter from foreign who was getting food stamp down here, it looked like. Is she chorus I was talking about? Them is the one who balling things hard. She have a chorus of people among the community trying to spread that in the environment. The environment is not like that. You understand? So that make him get some look this morning, but never mind. God is good. Great morning to the program.
Yeah, man, no problem, man. No problem. Yeah, man. Nice coffee on the inside, man.
Granny come out lashing, yes.
I tell you, Granny here.
Granny come out to share licks.
Granny here about Tom going Berlin.
And get carried away.
I'm telling you, Granny get carried away there. Granny get excited. Morning!
Hello.
I think Granny wasn't
Hi,
here,
good
you know, so
morning.
Granny could still
Good
be
morning.
talking.
I hear this man talking about he wants the people in government to answer about the Americans. He think the Americans is just something and blowing people off the water. But Americans have the intelligence, the America have the surveillance, the America have everything. They watch everything that go on and stay quiet until they're ready to come out and do what they have to do. They don't come out to like Trinidad government who when they want to do something they tell them shut up. Otherwise they will do something to you, some stupidness like that. Government of the USA do not do that. They do the intelligence, they do the surveillance, they do everything, and then they come out.
All right, cool. Yeah.
And I'm glad they don't here.
All right, okay.
All right, cool. No problem.
Whatever voice no bearding.
Jugglers and the juggers and the jugglers go stop.
All right, cool. No problem.
Okay, right.
Well, I will check that just now. I'm going to take these calls.
Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago.
Morning.
Yeah, man.
Eric, I don't think you're worried too much about what the Americans are going to do. I think you're more worried about the PNM not being in power. And so, you know, I want to remind Eric, it was Dr. Rowley who signed the last SOFA agreement in 2024, I think it was, subjected to correction, without an expiry date. There was no expiration date on that agreement. So, you know, so they can probably adjust the thing when the expiry date reaches. That one has none.
Right.
I want to remind Eric and company that Stuart Young was a total failure because the OFAC license was revoked. When this government got into office, there were no active OFAC licenses in place.
Right.
It's Kamala Prasad Bissessa who would have took the right decision to align herself with North America and gain the benefits that we are now reaping.
All right, cool. No problem.
Marvin Gonzalez is the same man who recommended austerity measures. Cut down on your macaroni pie, your cinema time, and everything else. But you know, he took a pay raise.
Yeah.
He took a pay raise while he suggested austerity measures to the citizenry of Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct.
So, Dr. Rowley, in his wisdom, I am thinking because of the Prime Minister's close relationship with the North Americans, he's now asking her to provide him a list of names of whom visas were revoked. This man has to be a lunatic. It's the U.S. Embassy and the U.S. State Department who decides what to do. They can't breach national security by, you know, revealing those names. There's something wrong with these people, you know.
Yep.
Something, I mean, we have lunatics in the PNM, but I hope they never come back in power.
All
right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, my brother. Oh, God, Lord have mercy, I tell you. But I didn't know. Did you know that the former Prime Minister's visa was revoked?
No.
Has he mentioned if his is revoked? Morning.
Well, I ain't say that per se.
He's asking.
He's asking.
Remember, he ended up on the Interpol list. Remember,
well,
he was coming through his way Antigua?
Yeah.
And he ended up on an Interpol list. Anyway, morning.
And he get dragged down.
Yeah, fellas, morning again.
He's probably coming from Berlin.
Morning.
Morning, yeah.
I learned something new today. I learned that when I want to get an answer from a minister in government, I have to call a radio station instead.
You learned that what?
That when I want a minister to answer something, I need to call a radio station instead.
Oh!
They might give me the answer, I don't know.
How is that?
No, well, the man who called earlier and say he wants to know what the minister for foreign affairs and this minister and that minister are saying.
Oh.
But he called all it to find out. So I feel like all the answers himself.
Well, it looks so.
Well, we could
But here is,
do some
some of them
inquiries.
callers just remind me of a 2010 movie by the name of Rubber. You ever heard about that movie?
No.
Nah.
That movie is so senseless. It's a movie about a cat tired of terrorizing a town and killing people.
All right. Have a good day, right? Yeah, have a good day.
Good day.
Good guy.
Morning.
Gosh, guy. Gosh.
Mr. X,
Hello, good day.
Mr. Vaughan, good morning to you.
Morning.
You know, when I listen to my good friend, Eric, he not missing anything. And he missing the PN and getting to being in office. And he missing all this nice contract and sit down home.
He just say that unrepentant PNM, so nothing wrong with that.
See,
I don't unrepentant UNC too. So
he and nothing is the same. But you know, what in the dark that come out in the light? And that's what haunting the PNM right now. Because they do so much wrong things today, and you're asking Kamala Prasad, you're blaming the Prime Minister for what? How to revoke e-visa. You understand? He and Cho Chong. You understand? But at the end of the day, they was Congo lining with a dictator, and they was suffering this country, making deals here, there, and everywhere on closure. You can't talk about it. You understand? And all this thing that went on, and what I feel it is, I tell you, everything that the PNM talking about right now, people don't want to listen to them because something wrong with their head. Sentence move, and it's going to abolish your house. You understand?
All right,
something
okay.
really wrong with the head.
All right, okay.
Thank you, my brother.
Have a good day.
But this phone line going crazy right now. But hello, good morning.
Hello, good day.
Hello, morning.
Yes, morning.
Morning.
Nah.
Wait
Morning.
on.
I feel like shopping, man.
Yeah.
Morning.
Hello, good day.
Morning, guys. Nice
man.
program this morning.
Yeah, man.
Eric. So Eric asked a question about one answer from the Minister of National Security and who else.
Right.
But if Eric had listened or read release from the U.S. government, there was 3 countries that they were targeting, and they had approval from those 3 countries. One is the Mecca, Colombia.
Right.
I can't remember the name of the other 2 countries. Trinidad was nowhere there, right? But because of the distractions that the PNM and people like Eric like to do, they change the whole thought of your program. They change the whole spin of your program.
Now we like.
We love him.
11 o'clock is after 11. Me have time with that.
Right. So that is what is happening. They have approval from those countries that they are going to work with the security apparatus of those countries to initiate those land strikes.
Yeah.
And they're going after like the coca fields and where they protect the coca and that sort of thing.
Right.
And that's it.
And that's it, yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, Colombia just rejected a socialist leader.
Correct.
And
Correct.
yeah, so their interest and ideology now aligns more with the United States
Yes,
of America.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. So and let me tell you something. We batter Eric so much. He's an educated guy, you know. Right? So he knows exactly what he's doing, you know.
Of course he is. Of course he does.
So if we don't know what we're doing here?
No. We know what
education does not make you smart.
Right, but we know what he does be doing. We just love him, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Do for a minute think. Do for a minute think.
Yeah.
This is a show.
Yeah, but
first things first, right? Always remember that.
Yeah, but we just love him. We like to love certain things. You know what I mean?
Look at it.
But and then you know what's the beauty in it? The beauty is in it is that the audience picks up on it. And we just get callers like that. Who can dissect it and So be glad to know we know all the thinkers and all who listening and attentive.
And all who mischievous and all who out of time. Look at
We
it.
got a good gauge of that.
Morning.
Yeah, but always make fun of me when I hang up.
No,
I hear a little. Remember, everybody here, you know.
Well, if you're talking chippiness, we are the mash up.
You just talk chippiness too.
But the difference between you and me.
For years now.
The difference between you and me, I is a talk show host. That's the difference, right? Right. So know your place. Go ahead. Make a
You
contribution.
might please?
Make a contribution.
All right, I'll make my contribution.
Uh-huh.
You see, when you say America, right, and you're referring to really the United States, but we are America too, all of us. America is all of us. North America, South America, it's one America. And it would be good if we had one ideology. But you see, in the PNM party for years, and this comes from way back when, they always promote that we are somewhat of a socialist kind of country, you know? And that fear of communism shifting to Trinidad was always a fear in the United States because they are pure capitalism, 100%. And money is laundered in America big time, eh? So what I want to add is that if we share one ideology and you want to promote socialism, socialism embraces capitalism too, you know. It's just that the government that works for you should be delivering for you, giving you access to education, healthcare, giving you access to jobs. And not just government jobs, but investor trade opportunities. And for years, the PNM fooled us with that because they invested in many state enterprises, right? Give all their friends jobs, and their friends call their friends and give them job. And if you have a connection, they get a government job. For decades, we have permanent secretaries in ministries who are never in the office because they have 5 assistant permanent secretaries working there. And I'm not lying because I've lived here and I did a lot of research on this.
Right.
And all of these positions should be, you know, reviewed and should eventually doesn't maybe lead to another job, but they shouldn't sit permanently in that position.
But that's the problem because X was explaining that, you know, there's very little you could do where that is concerned.
We could do a lot because remember we have the power. The power of the people.
No, it doesn't work. You see why it does get mashed up after the program? After hang up? You see why?
Hold on. Wait, I want to ask one more question.
Hold on, yeah. Go ahead.
Remember when Dr. Rowley said 20% or 10% of all the party member salary was going to the party membership thing and they were going to raise all this money?
Right.
I heard that nobody ever contributed any money for years.
That's talk.
Well, we don't know. That's hearsay.
Well, you know, we need to find out because
that,
you have to follow the well. Okay, I'm going to hang up and listen to
all right, no problem. Yeah.
No,
but I mean, she's
yeah, but you have to be on point with your information.
Right.
Most of the times.
Right,
not
but
all the time, but most of the time.
But she just like I.
Uh-huh.
You know, we want to know why we can't do nothing about that.
They have no evaluation system for our PS. Our PS is a long. Remember, I went through the whole long explanation of Colonel and the Prime Minister the year when they put me to sit down in this big room upstairs, right? And they started to talk about the line of the president and the line of the Prime Minister, right? And how it operates. And what he was trying to do was merge it two. Right? And anything named commission, the president appoints that person. Right?
Yeah.
No minister or anybody could go and tell a PS because our PS has no evaluation system. A deputy PS has, but none for the PS.
So you cannot create.
So you cannot create. You have to change the whole constitution in order to but that's how it is designed.
Right, but this is why I ask you, if you end up with a majority in the House and the Senate, and you have your own president,
can
that
maybe
change?
Maybe.
Can you, because if you have the percentage to give you
if you have the bicameral house, if you have both sides of the house and your president, wherever, you could get constitutional reform and you could get change based on that. But you have,
I was asking.
But a minister, a PS, is not instructed by they have to have a good synergy. The PS and the minister and so on have to have a good synergy in order for things to work.
And that is, well, when you have
anytime you see there's a loggerheads and pulling and tugging.
You're going absolutely nowhere.
You're going nowhere. And you're going to get mashed up. You're going to get all the AO2, the AO4, the AO3, all of them below him. The comptroller exchequer is the PS.
Right.
The person in charge or the master of coin. Well, the master of coin may be called member, but generally.
The master of corn.
Yeah,
Summons the master of corn.
So, all this talk about PS and moving, the most you can do is move a PS. You can't really instruct a PS what to do.
Right.
Minister cannot give any instruction to think they would like it to be so.
Right.
But it is not so.
It is not so. All right, we're going to take a final break, and when we come back, we'll continue.
Protect yourself from electric shock or death before conducting repairs close to overhead lines or the point of connection to your home.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the...
Baby, when you grind on me, I get cold sweat. And when you bend down low, and you walk it so, look a sweating and I can't let go. When you move on me, I get cold sweat. Baby, when you groove on me, I get cold sweat. And when you rock it so, moving to and fro, look a sweating and I can't let go.
I want to say something here.
Anytime you whine on me, I get wet.
Coming off the back of that Berlin song.
The way you're flexing naturally, sweating me eye and I just can't see.
Oh God.
I don't understand why with this
A little cold sweat, a little cold sweat.
running down from the
When you whine on me.
I'm telling you, boy.
All right.
Crazy for an old fella.
It's very different.
You're very mischievous, you know. You gotta link up crazy with Granny.
Yeah. Two old folks.
She coming,
I'm coming. The two most famous words, boy. The two most famous words are coming.
A I come in there, but then I go in.
When I come, if you come, when I come, you come, when I come back.
That the one night stand lyrics. I come in, but then I go in.
Moving to and fro, look a sweating and I can't let go. You know I get
wet.
Anytime you whine on me, I get
wet. Yeah, that is real stalker behavior, you know.
I mean, even stalker behavior. Like,
you
you short.
Anytime you whine on me, I get wet. Oh gosh, boy. Like Tusty man behavior, I real Tusty Rusty behavior, you know.
Yes.
I start to lose control.
Yes, boy. I know Jigginy scene in the song, you know.
Yeah.
I start to get
Cause he get real to sick in the show, boy.
That is a big tune. Big tune.
Oh God.
Just like Tarzan.
Yes, boy. I'm coming. You see, when you whine on me, I get cold sweat, you know.
Yeah.
That's like real talk. That's like a man who in prison like 30-something years. No come out.
No feeling the feeling, man.
Yeah, and he knows, yes, but a real Tusty man thing, boy, crazy boy. Yeah. Uncle Crazy, what going on with you? Never going on. Oh gosh.
Coming.
Oh gosh.
On me, I get cold sweat.
Tusty. When you grind to, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Nonglo? Oh gosh, no! Oh gosh. More Tustiness. Oh, don't rock it so, baby. Don't move it to and fro. Oh God, did he part? Real wet.
Real wet.
Oh, crazy getting real wet there, boy. And if Crazy does sweat so in the gym. He be in gym every day, no? Yeah, boy. This is a very, very rude, Tusty tune, boy. All right.
Well, firstly, I
crazy.
I just want to say to my girl.
Yeah, but ever get so? You ever get so?
Nah. Yeah, when I was younger.
Serious, boy?
Yeah, when I was younger. I just want to say to my girl, right?
Oh, gosh, pressure.
My concept of talk show is not because I give information that I know.
All right.
If I don't know, I hush. And if I am wrong, I stand corrected by some caller or somebody, whatever. But this show is designed to think. It's designed for you to think.
X.
That's all I want you to do. I don't want you to be saying right or whatever, or wrong or whatever.
X. I hear in you, but you get me worried with this now, eh?
With what?
Because we know coming off the back of we just went bullying. We just went bullying.
Yeah, we just went bullying.
We
halfway across the world.
But we know we're not in bullying. We know we're not in that bullying thing, right? Right. So we come back now with a little cold sweat and Crazy talking about getting wet and all kind of drama. And you started, I just want to tell my girl. So I get worried now because I say actually want to talk.
No.
That's some moment where you have.
No.
Let you know, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna let them know that.
Boy, you know.
But this program is designed for you to think, right, people? And we want you all to think outside there. It is not designed to say we right or whatever. Just putting out information there so that you could think. That's all I need.
All right, so let me just take a listen to a couple here before we run out of time.
And if you don't agree with me, that's fine.
Good morning. Stephan, the only thing I'm thinking about is, this is my opinion, is concerning the posts. Those posts on them is a great and excellent idea, but I just thinking under different circumstances now. That is a brand new place. It's a new facility. It's a new facility, new everything. But remember, some of those officers and them getting inside of there now could corrupt the whole thing again, right? So my suggestion is, it's just my opinion and a suggestion, that they serve only like about 3 months and then go to another district. You understand what I'm saying?
Who that?
And the thing about it now is that just the officers will
Who
go
that?
to that
Talking about
district
the police
and
force now.
the high rankers, and then will go to another district. So they ain't gonna be always together now. You understand?
Okay.
So
Well, I wanna see how
less
it
time
will
for
go.
corruption, less time for
I
everybody to
just
know the
wanna see
bandits, and
the
then I mean, as friends and all them kind of things. So they could just be scattered about. So this is just my opinion. I hope somebody will be listening and could take it in and consider rotating the officers and them, but making the high rankers and them don't go with them, but go to a different institution. All right, blessings.
All right, man.
Well, nobody. So you're talking about the unions and back pay and all these things. So I said this before, but I'll say it again. Think of it, people, like triage. When you're a medical professional, you come onto an accident scene where you are overwhelmed, meaning you do not have enough resources to administer ideal medical treatment. You have to triage, meaning you're going to prioritize. Right? So everybody balling. Your finger break, your toe break, your arm break, you have a big white man on your back, you're balling, you're in pain.
The man who not say nothing.
You focus on who not balling. You know why?
Who not balling,
Because their airway may be blocked. And they can't breathe, and they can very quickly die. So you have to deal with the ABCs, airway, breathing, circulation. Right? And nobody's going to appreciate that. Who balling aren't going to appreciate that. In fact, they're going to be vexed at you because you're not seeing to them. Right? So that is what this government is in. It's a triage situation where it needs to take care of these very serious but very quiet things that could be killing this country. And for that, they are doing excellent. No doubt, no question. All of the behind the scene things that are happening will make this country recover and prosper eventually. In the meantime, people will be balling. And again, they're going to be mad because they're not getting treatment. In situations like that, when you're dealing with people and patients, you are supposed to acknowledge, yes, I know you're in pain. I cannot deal with that right now because, I'm trying to save lives. I will come back to you. Right? That's the mistake this government is making. X has said for a long time, the Prime Minister needs to sit in front of the people on a regular basis, I say about every month, and talk about these things. Right? Now, the unions and such are being very selfish. Everybody will say, why the government do make a priority for people who would have been in CPEP and who don't have no money and all this kind of thing and find a way to give them help. Well, if you are bawling and screaming for your 10%, right, then that means that the government has one more thing to study than to see out to those citizens who are absolutely destitute, who are dying. It is selfish and quite frankly silly that these unions are acting up now. Because anybody with half a brain would see that in about a year's time, you're going to get your money in spades. Right? But you are selfish. Everybody saying the government ain't taking care of the poor people. You, WASA workers, are not taking care of the poor people because you want to put yourself first. You want to bawl and scream and ensure that the doctor comes to you while somebody else is literally dying. That's what's going on here. I mean, you all can butter it up, but that's the ugly truth.
Hey, I now see a story. Remember the PNM held a little press conference. The same one with Marvin Gonzalez and Budo.
Mhm.
And they said they are nowhere to host the convention because places like Queen's
Hall kicked them out. They
Napa.
They had done make arrangements in Queen's Hall already.
But here we're going on. Queen's Hall has responded. As of 14 hours ago, Queen's Hall has rejected claims that it withdrew approval for the PNM to hold its annual convention and carnival event. And the venue saying neither date was ever formally approved.
All right.
Right? General Manager Garfield George, in a statement to Guardian Media yesterday, said the facility's official booking records show that neither date received final approval and therefore there was no confirmed booking that was later withdrawn by management. His clarification follows claims by PNM chairman Marvelous Marvin again that the party had initially received approval to use Queen's Hall for its November 22nd annual convention, only for the decision to be reversed without explanation. Alright? So Queen's Hall is saying, yo, what are you talking about? When you whine.
Hey.
Oh, God. Yeah, I can't make this up, That's how we are one more.
But again, so, Stephen, anyway, most of these unions are PNM party group number 5. You remember in 2015, $15 million was paid to unions, and not to the membership, eh?
Yeah, to the unions itself.
Oh God, who's that there? That's no way.
I'm waiting for any news now.
No.
The leadership of all these unions, just out of the blue. How come? You see, in industrial relations, the onus for settling, well, certainly.
Listen, Lone Star, easy.
Initiating negotiating periods is on the union.
Oh God, boy.
Union, that is clear as industrial law, right? It seems that when the PNM is in office, unions are very cooperative, and then
Lone Star State Patriot, whoever calling me. Don't let me buff you now. Alright, don't get buffed in now. Alright?
They don't push these things as much. Anybody else, and the NAL tasted this bitter pill. 2, right? NAL, UNC1 partnership, this next partnership, they are suffering the same thing where the unions they act as a political lever for the PNM. It's part of what I call the Hydra too, because clearly that can't be above board, that you just get $15 million and who knows what else for your corporation. It's clearly that's what's going on, right? And the silly thing is, that's the union leadership.
Oh God,
Same
somebody else now. Yo, hold your hand. Hold your hand with the WhatsApp
That is
calls.
that way. The membership could be a different question. So I'm appealing to the membership. I'm speaking to the membership. And I believe, again, this is what the Prime Minister should be doing. All you need to do is open your eyes, open your nose, open your ears.
Lord Father, you know.
They're the hardest.
They will get buffed today, you know.
They're hard like banga.
They will get buffed today. Lulu Kanai. Relax yourself. Oh God, boy, I X the man off and the man like he just pressing redial, you know, boy.
Yeah.
Relax, oh jeez, I go block you, you know.
First they head hard.
I go block you. I gotta block you. That's not, I'm gonna block that. I gotta block him. Yeah, you just get blocked. You get blocked. I'm serious, you know. Again, you block for the hour. You know, again, you block?
They're hard.
Because you obviously you listening to the program. You really listening to the program. You just doing what you want.
Yes. And you can see that within a year or two, you are going to get your money and more in spades because of the economic reality of Trinidad and Tobago is changing massively. That thing what happening with Exxon, that is going to be a fine. It's going to produce because that field is right up against Guyana's Lisa Way field, right? The refinery is reopening. You have all the industrial downstream from that is reopening. You have the trains cranking up. You have all the downstream from that cranking up. You have the World Bank here because they know all that. You have not only an iron mill that's going to be smelting iron ore, but this whole steel mill is back in play again. And so much more. All of the downstream and spin-offs of all of that. That Trinidad's economy is going to feed you well. You just have to be patient for about 2 years, right? So ignore your leaders. The same leaders who tell you about take your platform and go. Remember that? Or no, do not invest in the First Citizens Bank IPO, right? Don't invest in that. The same leaders who told you that, do not listen to them.
Take your platform and go as Roche said that.
Remember again. So
sorry, that was I started over now. I remember just unblock this man all over in what time to take a call. But remember Boled say you remember Boled, right?
Who Boled, right?
Camille. Remember she said that is what Rowley need to do. Kitos na instead of asking Kamala, right? Here what you need to do, call Camille. And when you call Camille Robinson Regis, say girl, why you have to ask that question, boy? Remember that question when she asked?
What one is that?
She said, what Trump could do we? You can remember that?
Yes.
Now we
that
want
was
to
on
know,
record, no?
and that's on record. Now we want to know why visas getting revoked. But what Trump could do we?
Alright.
Is Camille say that, you know?
She lucky she won.
Well, we don't know. We don't know, eh? Hey, RKG. And now listen to Cold Sweat there, boy.
Hello?
Yes, boy, from Uncle Crazy,
What's
boy.
happening?
We only have about 5
Yes,
minutes. I'm
what's
glad you're walking, right? We took a lot of calls this morning and so on and so forth. But I have to say, I didn't know. Uncle Crazy, I real thirsty, man, boy. Man say, every time you whine on me, I get wet.
Yeah, big tune.
I never get wet from whining on a girl.
It's sure why you say that?
Nah, I never get wet, boy.
Get some new guests, boy.
I never get. Nah, that normal thing. And that's where that today because I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I see like you want the black guy. You know, it's black.
I didn't want to go and change my jersey and that kind of thing, now, boy. No, but Uncle Craig, I wanted to ask X that too. Well, oh God.
Anytime you're ready.
Oh God.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Oh God. X threatening a man on the phone, boy. Saying anytime you're ready. Anytime you're ready, boy. What? Yeah, what?
I'll put myself in place.
I will put myself in place. I will put myself in place, boy.
X is
no
a bad
problem, buddy.
X is a
no
bad
problem.
man.
Anytime you're ready. Anytime you're ready.
Where's that?
No, I was just explaining them how tones count now. Because we listening to you saying anytime you're ready, I'll go put myself in place.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't go bullying.
Buddy.
I didn't go bullying.
No, but what I'm saying now, if you had said anytime you're ready, anytime you're ready. But anytime you're ready, boy, I go put you in place, boy. I go put myself in place, boy. That's a threat. That ain't a threat. A threat. It's a conversation. All right, let me just tell people this real quick. Head back to school in style with Digicel. Get the Samsung A07 for only $99 when you get the postpaid My Choice plan. This time, this limited time offer won't last, so head down to your nearest Digicel Experience store today. Yeah, I was talking about Uncle Crazy, but Uncle Crazy a real tossy man, boy.
Yeah.
I never get wet from whining on a girl. I never get wet from a girl whining on me, boy.
Never get wet?
No, but I didn't think I ever get. Well,
is Sweaty talking about?
I don't even think I've been aroused. I never get aroused. You know what I mean?
Is Sweaty man talking about?
I know.
Is Sweaty talking about?
Oh, when he say get wet, I thought was, you know.
Well, it's like a twofold thing. It's a twofold thing.
It's a double.
Yeah, double.
It's a double.
The man good like that. The man good like that.
But I almost catch RKG, you know. RKG almost say, well, Stephan is happening, you know.
So they all never had dream.
You almost fallen down,
What? You never had dream before? A dream and then get wet?
No, easier for that. Easier for
You
that.
never get that?
I say easier for that.
I never get no wet.
You never get that?
Yeah. When I was young.
Well, alright, I would like I by myself.
I don't think I ever get wet dream.
Back in the day.
I can't remember. I can't recall.
Nah, boy.
Nah, when
I don't dream.
In your mind.
You dream?
I don't dream so.
You don't dream?
Nah.
Well, it is what it is.
At least I don't remember dreaming anything.
Yeah.
I don't remember them. If I dream, I can't remember.
I want a hot little Douglas when I was small, man. I want a hot little Douglas. So you know where that's going.
The sun between hot and thirsty.
It's only get a few. It's only get a few dreams.
Yeah, but hot and thirsty is two different thing.
Yeah.
You can be hot, you know, but being thirsty is a different thing, you know. Yeah.
Right, fellas.
All right. You know any Toms?
Toms?
Yeah. You know anybody named Tom? You have anybody you know named Tom?
My name is called Tom Mookin, yeah. Big Tom.
Big Tom.
You went Berlin?
You went Berlin?
You went Berlin?
No, we are saying that boy because like all Toms.
All Toms has ended up in let's go Berlin and come back.
I say when you know Tom is a popular name. Anyway, look, let me wrap things up this morning before we go.
You need to some minds of genius are expressing the obvious some walking around the town with your blinkers on and just right into our post. Mind your business, TNT.
Yeah, man. And we have Sharon coming up. Connect with Sharon is up next. Before Sharon, though, you have the news at noon. So you're going to get that in less than a minute. And it was fun on Off the Record this morning. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember, we are here to inform, educate, and entertain. All right? So we hope we were entertaining, informative, and educational. I mean, well, I mean... We learn between RKG, X, and myself, at least 2 out of 2/3. I've got no dream.
It is what it is.
So at least I get educated on that. All right. Hey, enjoy a little chess. We out.
Have a good day, TNT.
Have a good day. Have a good day. Any weather, right? Yeah. I think Kyrie Roberts said that, right? Mostly sunny. All right.
We're in today, right? All right.
Wrong day to wear a jacket, Stephan.
Yeah.
All right. Good thing I ain't living for. All right. News at noon is up now. Goodbye.